myself, and Mr. Nathan Schmidt. Happy you're here. We released a video today. Stock down guys for Dynasty. Kind of talk through, what we're thinking with those guys, and seemed to be well received. Seemed like something you guys liked. I'm glad you guys were able to tune in. And the correction that we made over last time we did a video like that is we did not say to sell anybody this time, because we're not going to panic after just weeks. But we are going to do a Dynasty startup draft. And so I did just send the link for the draft in the Discord. And so I've got a couple people that have joined so far. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link here in the YouTube chat as well. And so first come, first serve, obviously, but we're going to see how these drafts keep shaking out. I just want to we want to keep a good pulse on the Dynasty market, and kind of see how players are moving up or down, how drastic some of the moves are. But really excited you guys are here. Make sure, if you would, please drop a like. That helps the channel out, obviously. If you love Dynasty and you want us to do all the Dynasty content in the world, there is a world where we quit Redraft and just do only Dynasty, but have to make it.
Facts. You know.
All right, Nathan,
is your computer dead?
That's not dead, but it's
almost dead.
It's nearing the end of its
dead.
life.
Slightly alive.
How's the Cubbies game?
It was good. It was, if you're looking to be entertained for an entire 9 innings, it was incredibly boring. But Reds pitcher threw a complete game, so that was pretty awesome. He allowed 1 hit in the
we're gonna start
7th inning. So people started whispering
Draft
like, no hitter, no hitter, no hitter, and it was close. But that was a lot of fun to watch. Nice. I don't even think he threw 100 pitches, or no, he threw just over 100 pitches. So complete game was pretty cool. Obviously I was pulling for the Cubs, but they already clinched, so it's fine.
All right, here we go. We're gonna start up the draft. I just started it. Josh Allen off the board. We're getting it up on the screen for you right now. There we go. All right, let's rock.
We're working on it. I told them we're working on it in the thing, but it was a scene screw up, guys. So we'll fix it. No idea if you guys can hear me, but yeah, couldn't hear Avery on the intro either. So yeah, they're back. Sweet, thanks guys. Yeah, there was just a couple of shots that the audio was not working. So,
all right, well,
but it's good.
Scott's not getting paid.
Gosh dang.
Scott lost his pay for tonight.
69-cent demotion.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
All right. I was reading all your comments, but you couldn't hear me, so I'm just not going to. So welcome back, everybody. Drop a like on the stream. I don't know how much of that you heard. Frick.
I guess we could just start it all over.
Yeah, we could just start from the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. How much at the beginning did you guys hear? How long could you not
Well,
hear?
when we switched to the draft is when they would have lost us. So I was basically just reading your comments. So
makes sense.
if you're in the comments, just know I said hey to you.
They must be really good at whispering.
We are. We were
hilarious.
just mouthing words into the mic. That's what it was.
Hey, small victories, Avery. Small victories. You did not drop Ollie Gordon in the block league. I was very proud of you. Because I would have dropped him, and he actually started doing stuff. So
yeah, we'll see.
He looked good.
He does look good. I just don't know if he's going to have enough carries to have a role there.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it does suck. Sammy really wants me to make a trade with him. Really, really wants to. But I feel like he's overcharged me a little bit, though.
If he really, really wants to get the trade done, then that means we got the leverage. So.
I don't think so, because every time I try to bring the price back down, it's right back up. I don't know, Sammy. I'm thinking about it, but I was very busy this afternoon, so I've been trying to. Did you comment on how fantasy baseball sucks? Fantasy baseball does suck. I agree with that.
Sammy, I'm not gonna lie. After the week 2 and 3 performances of Devon Achane, your offer that you sent me last week was not a bad offer. In hindsight, I guess I could have taken it, but I still like my side better because I like my side better.
I don't think you understand, Sammy. I don't think I need it. I don't think my team is that bad. It just started slow, so it's not gonna make that big of a difference. I had a deal I liked, and then you were like, you know what? No.
Ooh, nice trade, Doc.
I had a deal that helped me.
Use your whiteboard recommendation to trade JMO and Wilson for.
Nice.
That was a good deal.
Nice. All right.
So Ted McMillan makes his way into the second round here. Again, mock drafts will only show you so much because a lot of people just like to mess around and see where they think players should go in theory. But that is interesting to note that he went there. London jumping BTJ going in the early second. JSN. JSN going in the mid second as well. That's a nice big jump for him. Jefferson going late first, a lot later than what we're used to, which I don't think is unmerited. Then looking at the tail end of the second here, nothing super abnormal yet. So
I just saw Doc's thing. I know you read it, but that's crazy that he got Lamb for JMO and Wilson. That's crazy. Yeah. That's a great trade for him. Psychality's here. Said didn't even know you had this channel. That's why I asked you last night if you were in a Dynasty League, because Dynasty's our thing. This channel is bigger than the Redraft channel. Like this is what we're known for, actually.
Justin said, I think Nakua wanting to retire at 30 puts him just a little behind. And
that's
I'm not gonna lie. Him saying he retires at 30 means absolutely nothing to us.
3-year outlooks, baby.
3-year outlooks. If
3-year
that's
outlooks.
If that's impacting your long-term rankings for those premier dynasty wide receivers, and that's the deciding factor, I would say I'd probably look for other deciding factors. 30 years old for Puka Nakua at what is he, 24?
24 now?
So that's a long ways away. So it will be we will be in the 2030s by the time that
that's a long freaking time away.
That is a
I will be
long
30
time
years
away.
old.
Oh, golly.
Yeah. Yeah. I will be 30. That's
oh
old.
Man, I'm gonna be in my late 20s and I'm feeling it too.
You're gonna be like 22 at that point. That's nuts. Crazy to think about. Just traded Chuba for BTJ in a redraft league. That's incredible. I know you'll have a video saying hold on to Marv, but if I can get Wilson and a third or Rice straight up, would you do that in an 18-1 quarterback league? Wilson straight up, I probably won't do at this point. Rice straight up is interesting, but right now as it sits, you could probably down tier from Marv to Rice from a value standpoint.
Yeah, you should be able to down tier.
I think you could get a little bit.
Toast can stop watching when you turn 30.
Yeah. No, you won't. What's funny is I'm going to look better when I'm 30 than I do now, so you're going to think I'm younger. Not really. I'm aging very fast and poorly. I'm going to have silver hair. I will have silver hair very quickly.
And I'm going to have no hair very quickly.
Yes, that's true. We will be bald and silver very fast.
Yep.
Rasheed Rice goes right next to Marv there, so
I'm going to have to pull a Zach and wear a hat all the time.
That man, hats are synonymous with Zach at this point.
Yeah,
Every
they
clip.
are. They are.
Although I've got a hat on just because I'm having a bad hair day. Though it's not that I don't have the hair. I've got the hair. Like it's trust me, it's there. It's thick. But it actually sucks to wear a hat because my hair is so thick. Like when I wear a hat, my hat head's off. Tomorrow night. Yeah. So you're not going to the game tomorrow night, are you?
No, I would literally do everything to try to go, but I have a family thing all day.
You have to go to a family thing. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna be tailgating all day long. Yeah. I'm tailgating.
I'm literally.
It's a freaking night game. IU plays Illinois tomorrow. We're gonna literally kick the freaking motherfucking crap out of them. Yeah. I cannot.
Be over here with my phone, just like.
Oh my gosh.
So the dreams that I was having, I had a dream this week that IU and Illinois played, and IU won like 65-62.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh wow, that was a very high scoring game for a Big Ten matchup. So that'd be pretty fun to watch and nerve wracking and also terrible. I'd be like, what is up with our defense? I think it will probably not be that high scoring.
We're gonna beat them by 2 tutties.
That would be awesome. That'll be legit the loudest ever in the history of an IU game if they.
Tomorrow's probably gonna be one of the rowdiest crowds I've ever been in. Like it may be the rowdiest.
Yeah.
Nathan, you need a big win in the Flock League this week. People are turning back to liking you now.
Oh, thanks.
Which is funny. Did you see?
Funny how that happens.
I'm pretty sure the most comment on the DFF video today was, I was wrong, Nathan. I'm really rooting for you this week. A bunch of people were liking it. I was like, oh my gosh. What
guys,
happened?
Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this now. I kind of have to push back a little bit. We haven't seen anything from Quinshon yet.
Yeah, no.
This is far from a victory lap. He's about to go up against one of the toughest defenses in the NFL. I don't know if he's going to do much this week. At this point, I'm more hopeful that that Cleveland is going to shut down Jacobs than I am that Quinshon is actually going to do anything this week. Yeah. So, realistically, if you have a choice to start a guy over Quinshon who's a bit more experienced and is getting a good amount of snap share, that would probably lean him this week over Quinshon.
Have you ever watched Dancing with the Stars?
No, I know about it though.
So I watched it last night for the first time because
it's still on.
Well, yeah,
dude, that show has been on for like 25
Baron
years.
Davis is on it now. So I had never seen it.
I know like Elio has been on it before.
Yeah, I had never seen it, and I've worked every night this week, and so I get done last night at legitimately 9 o'clock. Like I was not done till 9, and so I was like, all right, I'm free to hang out. An hour before Samantha bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you want to do? And she said, let's go. We can watch something. Like, what do you want to watch? She's like, Dancing with the Stars. And I was like, okay. I couldn't say no.
Yeah.
I've worked all week.
And then you liked it?
No, it wasn't that good.
I thought I was gonna get that from you. No, there's a reason I don't watch it.
It wasn't that good.
There's a reason I don't watch those types of shows, because at the end of the day, I would rather try my luck with a show that I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, and then half the time it ends up being good and it's worth it.
Like they basically
case in point, Terminalist. Like, have you seen the new season of Terminalist?
No, I have not.
It's very good, very different style. The first 2 episodes are my favorite by far, but the rest, it's really good.
Is it as good as the original?
No, because Chris Pratt's not in all of it. Chris Pratt's more of like a minor character.
Right.
He produces it and stuff. So Chris Pratt is gonna do. This is technically a prequel. This focuses on Ben Edwards, the guy in the first season that was like with him the whole time. It's like his backstory, and this season with Chris Pratt, season 2 will be next year. So he's working.
Oh,
on
okay,
right
so
now.
nice. Okay,
so
well at least we do get Chris Pratt.
First season, prequel,
Domain Fantasy Football, big Chris
2.
Pratt channel here.
Yeah, we're big Chris Pratt guys.
I like Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. So yeah, that's what I'm.
No, I'm not showing. I'm not showing my age with dancing. Did I say Dancing in the Stars? I said Dancing with the Stars.
Do you watch?
I don't like.
Do you watch cooking shows?
No.
Watch Great British Baking Show.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I don't love it. They weird me out. So
they weird us out more than they used to. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't. I can't. No, the only thing I really watch is like, I don't know. I'm watching How I Met Your Mother right now on Netflix. I love that show.
I've heard that's a great show.
Oh, you would love it.
Yeah.
That's like my relax show right now. I love How I Met Your Mother.
What's the one I've been wanting to watch? Yes. The Bear is on the list. The Bear is on the list. It's on Disney Plus now because they got Hulu. So.
Two kind of wide receiver pairings I want to talk about here. Rashee Rice versus Marvin Harrison Jr. We just talked about this and said you could probably down tier, but they're already going in the same spot. Taking Rice or Marvin Dynasty. If in a vacuum their value is even,
Yeah, if in a vacuum their value is even, I am right on the edge of saying Rice, but I'm sticking with Marv for a little longer.
I think I'd rather have Rice. If I like had to have one of them on my team right now, I think I'd rather have Rice. What about, and we already
Rice.
we already talked about this though. The next one right next to it up there in the third round is Romo Dunze and Emeka Ibuka. I think that's pretty much
so. I would rather have Odunze over Marv. I would rather have, I think, Rice.
Yeah.
So
A-Rod said, "Suit up." That's exactly right. It's a great show. It's a great show.
Wait, suit up for what?
Suit Up is from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, every single's superhero.
Satoshi says, "Is Burrow really valued this low? Where did Burrow go here? Burrow went. Where did Burrow go? Oh, the 111? That's high for Burrow. I saw him going. I saw him going the late second. I have him ranked at 20th right now. So yeah, I mean, yes, I would say he's valued much lower than that. You lose a year of him.
So interestingly enough, I have told people there have been a good number of contending teams that did a couple of blueprints today, where they were asking me like, "Hey, I've got Burrow. They're 1-1 or 2-0 or something like that, but they lose them, and they're like, okay, what do I do with them now? Because I don't know if I can sell them." And I will say at that price point, if you can move Burrow and just get Drake May or Mahomes straight up, I would just do it.
Yeah, or any wide receivers or running backs.
That
Gibbs,
is
like,
we are generally telling people to hold Joe Burrow because some of the moves that are going or that are involving him right now are like massive discounts.
Yeah.
But if you can do a pivot to a production equivalent quarterback whose value upside is the same as his, I would go ahead and just pull the trigger on the guy who's playing now, even though technically they're valued as like second round QBs in the middle of the season. So technically that's like a discount compared to where he was priced previously. But guess what? Joe Burrow, because of this third injury in the first 6 years of his career, he'll never, ever be priced the same way that he has been ever again.
Yeah.
His value ceiling is officially capped. And that is how quickly that is case number 369 about how volatile quarterbacks are in Dynasty in Superflex formats.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but if James Cook is really going at the 412,
he's the biggest behind eyes.
How did that happen?
Yeah, that's wild.
Because he just he got paid. We didn't think he would get paid. We were wrong about him getting paid.
Yeah.
But then we were like,
we're just wrong about James Cook on every turn.
So we're gonna say he's a buy. He's gonna suck.
Yeah, So don't listen to us, I guess.
But like realistically,
he's
this is where James Cook was when we were saying, oh, we don't think he's gonna get paid, and then he got paid, and he's still here.
He's still the same.
So what's the deal with that? Man,
I mean, he looks great.
He does. He doesn't even need to look good to score points. That's the thing. He's just scoring a ton of points right now.
It's A-Rod. It's A-Rod said he brought the King Puka home to his roster in a trade the other day. You got to tell me what the trade was, A-Rod.
What was the trade?
Don't get me too excited on a stream. Don't get me too excited. Anytime anyone ever says his name, dangerous.
You guys want to help me with the Flock League trade?
Yep. Let's hear it.
Chat. On my current Flock League roster, with my roster intact, should I trade Matthew Golden plus maybe a little bit of fab for J.K. Dobbins? Problem with
you're asking Dynasty people.
I know
you're asking Dynasty.
I know, but they know it's a redraft league. The problem is Dobbins is going to be losing carries pretty quickly here, I feel like. But Golden's not doing anything, so
yeah. You're paying for immediate production to salvage your season.
I literally am, yeah.
So
you'll have to tell me if I should do that. I'm torn. I think it's even. I don't think I should have to pay up for it, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm going to trade Golden. I would be getting JK. I don't probably need it. You're right. It is a disappointing trade. I agree. I had a better trade where I actually got some stuff that helped me, and he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Vice City said Golden Week 3 breakout ?
Yeah, probably.
They are probably going to have to pass the ball more often than they do, because Cleveland's run defense is apparently locked down.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are kind of echoing my sentiments here.
Who did Cleveland play week 1? What are they saying they'd rather have?
The Bengals? They play the Bengals.
No. Who did they play week 1?
Cleveland.
Oh,
They played the Bengals.
Oh, okay. And that's when Chase Brown salvages the day with a touchdown.
Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything else other than that. So what are they all saying? Golden?
It's split.
Okay.
A lot of them are saying you need the wins. You go get JK now.
Yeah.
Golden has a tough matchup.
Hey guys, what do you think I should do?
Right.
I could. Okay, I will say, looking back and watching that meeting that you guys did yesterday, I was absolutely terrified that everybody except one person again picked me to win, because that happened last week and Bush destroyed me.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling good at all.
I already
about my
lost.
chances.
So
I'm very superstitious, and I would rather be the perceived underdog by everyone than people thinking that I'm the perceived underdog and therefore picking me to win. I'm not a fan of that.
I'm pretty much already 0-3. So.
I need people to say that I'm going to get annihilated.
Yeah. Oh man. Somebody said, "What a fall from Stroud. He goes here in the 6th." That was the most predictable fall in Dynasty like ever.
So predictable.
Ever. And his keep trade cut has fallen, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that was just
not that late, but it is.
There are some things where I look back and I'm like, I don't know how I didn't.
Over McCarthy.
There are some things I look back and I'm like, I don't know how I didn't see that coming. And I try to imagine, what is the Dynasty market going to do in season? And that was just one when I thought about Stroud where I saw it crystal clear. I was like, he's going to come out and do the same thing he did last year in the first 3 weeks, and he's going to drop down 2 rounds.
Easy.
And it's just, I mean, people have no use for a quarterback who scores 16 points per game.
Gets ourselves up a little bit. What else was?
Well, we were quite high on Caleb Johnson.
Yeah.
So that didn't look good.
That one was easy.
That was easy. I'm sure there's so many other ones. Loveland's not doing anything yet.
Oh, duh. Judkins.
Oh,
yeah. He's right back where he was, and he hasn't hardly played.
Yeah, true.
He's actually, after this week, if he gets the snap share that we think he's probably get,
Mustang,
he'll be right there by Henderson again.
Well, you want to check if Mustang's Infinite came through. He said he bought an Infinite. Not sure if that counts as live. If you're live and you buy an Infinite, we just do it. So we'll see if we have it.
Check in.
Stroud went 101 on my startup. I was happy getting Allen at 102. I bet you freaking were. Good gosh.
Freaking were.
Yeah, Dak goes there at the 7-5. Tucker Kraft up to the 7th. I did see Tyler Warren in the 3rd as well.
Tucker Kraft in the 7th with a strong showing. 1 and 2, I think, is not a bad price at all.
No, it's not. Thankfully, he's not hurt. So
this was Ferentz Infinite.
Skirt says, does starting, yeah, it's probably his. Make sure it's his. Did it just come in?
Yeah, Mustang, is your flock username Ferentz? I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, I'm assuming that is. What Skirt says, does starting 0-3 make you essentially out, or does it really matter yet? In that league, it probably doesn't matter, but you have to, like, just mathematically, the odds are so stacked against you at 0-3. Like, I'd have to go on a winning streak, not just break even. And I lost Burrow for Chase, and I've lost Daniels for Terry, and Devonta Smith can't get any volume, so. You guys think DK is a buy low right now? Where's DK going in this draft? I don't think he's a buy low. 5th round, that's about where we've had him pegged. I don't think so. I think he's probably just a hold. What do you think?
I think he's a hold until he has some really good games. Pretty classic DK. He'll have some good games. He'll have some bad games. I'm not gonna be super quick to freak on DK right now. It's just my opinion.
Would you all sell Burrow for Mahomes and Scatterboo as a contender? Yeah, absolutely. Not even close. I'd sell Burrow for Mahomes right now, to be honest with you. You get an extra year of Mahomes. That's the thing. Incorruptible says, first year in Dino, just traded Pearsall, Bateman, and De'Ami Brown for Devonta Smith and Rashee Rice. Did I do okay? Oh, yeah, you did okay.
You did all right.
You did decent. Yeah. You not only got the best player in the deal, but you also got the 2nd best player in the deal. You crushed it, man. That is an insane trade. Buying Rashee right now is awesome in most formats, but like that trade for Rashee is a freaking fleecing. You did great. That's crazy. What's up, Pench? Traded Warren and Debo for Addison and Worthy on my hard rebuild team. Yeah, it's pretty even. It's pretty even. It's not bad. Warren's pretty valuable right now, but yeah, Jaden says David got QB4 before wide receiver 3. Sure. Dynasty league though, so draft him. You can move him. Superflex QBs are valuable. Good value picks. So, would you move Caleb in a second for Burrow? No, I don't think you need to do that. Like Caleb, where'd Caleb? 3-1. I think Caleb and Burrow are going very close together at this point. I don't know if it's a late second. Yeah, I would do it. Mike says, "Hey guys, may I miss it? Can you give your take about around Mixon in Dynasty?" Well, our take for Mixon this entire year, basically for me, it was since like July. But our take collectively on Mixon is that we don't think he's gonna play this year. If he does, he's probably gonna suck. How old is he at this point, Nate? And what's his contract situation look like past this year?
Well, let me pull.
He hasn't gone off the board here, and I think that's Mixon's injuries are an issue at this point. So that's the main.
He is cuttable after this year. AKA, he will be cut.
Josue says, where can I find
what the heck is this?
Where can I find all the bakery scores? We actually don't have the bakery scores out yet for 2026, but I did just get the first round of 2026 rookie rankings today.
$10 million cap hit if they keep him through 2026. $2 million dead cap.
So they'd save $8 million to cut him.
So he will be out.
They're gonna cut him, man.
That was a nice 1 year we got from Mixon.
Yep, sure was. So Mixon and Dynasty, at the price he's going at might be a nice dart throw, but realistically, I wouldn't expect him to do much for anytime soon. He may not even be a start. That might be somebody you can't even start. So at that point, why even bother?
We got you, Mustang. Thanks, man.
All right, cool. Appreciate you, Mustang. Yep, we'll do yours here. We've got 2 in the queue before you. And again, I've got the link to get your team reviewed. I just dropped it. We're going to be doing team blueprints here after the startup, after answering you guys' questions. And so we can look at your team, tell you whether you should rebuild or contend. And you can also give you trade targets. We can tell you which way you should go, what your team archetype is. If you use code DOMAIN, annual Mother Flocker tier will get you all of this stuff from the site, the rankings for Dynasty, the Dynasty trade calculator, our draft guides, rookie draft guides. And you're going to get a free team blueprint that we'll do tonight for you on the stream. And then you'll get this sent to you. And during the season, you get a blueprint every week with it. So you can check it out. Again, the link is pinned. I've also got the bit.ly. Scott, can you show them the bit.ly real quick? If you're interested, just click on this little bit.ly right here. And there are 3 options really that you can do to get a team review. The first one is the live one, the free live one that comes with the annual Mother Flocker. You have to use code DOMAIN. Any code user or any customer can get an a la carte on the second button there. And so check those out. And again, we are going to be doing team reviews tonight. So if you'd like one, or if you're an existing customer, you're a regular, and you're like, hey, I've got a team for you to look at, we got you.
Call out to Falky04. Looks like you bought a 2.0. If you're here live and wanted that done live, we don't do 2.0s live, but we can just do a regular 1.0 live team blueprint review for you on stream. Again, if that's what you were wanting. If you're not and you just wanted the 2.0, we can just move that over and do that off screen for you.
Harold Fannin goes in the 10th round. So Fannin in his first couple weeks has had decent production. By the way, Scadaboo in the late 9th is awesome. ETN in the 9th right now is a good price in my opinion. Like ETN versus Connor in Dynasty, I would take extremely easily.
ETN over who?
Connor.
Yeah.
Connor's getting phased out.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm scared to trade for him. I think he's losing third downs now to Benson.
Yep.
Benson scoring 8 points. Connor's getting 11 to 12 carries a game. Is not good enough. Not good enough. Doc says, yeah, I like him over Caleb for sure.
That's why I was scared to take Connor in the 5th.
Yeah, I do too.
I should have taken him.
So Caleb Johnson goes over Tootin there, which you could make the argument for Tootin. I would understand it. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a little bit too reactionary to just drop Caleb Johnson down below Tootin, Kamara, ETN, Swift. Like, I think that's, but at the same time, realistically, like, when does he project to actually have a role there?
I don't know.
And so if he's not going to project to have a role there anytime soon, then he deserves to be behind those guys.
When they realize that Kenneth Gainwell is trash, how smart are they to realize that?
Yeah, that's my question. Is Caleb Johnson really that bad? Like, if he's that bad, then we'll just take our L. Hawkinson goes in the 10th here. We obviously talked about how Hawkinson was cooked, and Pitts goes over him, I would take Pitts over him. I would take Fannin over him. You guys kind of drafted this correctly, I think. So, drop a like if we hit 100 likes, we can do another startup. But there's 130 watching. We'll have to hit 100 likes. I don't know. Oh, we hit 30K last night on the DFF stream, and I did not do the confetti because I'm going to do it with you here. So, I waited for you.
That's sweet of you.
Yep. But we can do it.
I really wish you had done it yesterday.
We'll do it on the other channel. Why would I do that? That takes the fun out of it. Just me, confetti, nobody else here. So yeah, we hit 30K.
All right, Yannick, I got you, bro. We'll do that live for you.
Oh, appreciate you, man. He said, want to select the live. Oh, you're good, man.
Yep.
Hey, if you let us know, you can DM me. I think you probably tried to add me as a friend. If you've messaged me, I haven't been able to message back this week. So legitimately, guys, like if you've messaged me this week, I apologize in advance.
I apologize as well.
Because we have legitimately how many questions a day on the site? Like it's insane.
Like we're getting,
and we're putting out 10 videos a week. So it's like I will try to answer all mine tonight.
Yeah, we're getting like 100 on the site. So like every day. So
look at this selection I've got here.
Gosh.
You guys are gonna love this.
You don't want to blast this off on the Dynasty?
No. Well, I might.
No.
We'll see.
Yeah, Jaden. Unfortunately, it's actually not my birthday, so not necessary at all today.
Look at that. I got 6 locked and loaded. It's like a freaking IBM missile or whatever. Is it not? It's IBM, right?
Scott's like, yeah.
Yeah, Scott knows his missiles. Yeah, intercontinental ballistic missile. Yeah, I got 6 of them, baby. This one's bigger. Nice.
Oh, great.
Sick. Woo. All right. Josue, send me a message on Discord. I can get it to you. You can never be sure confetti isn't about to go off ever. That's very true. It's very true. You can never be too sure. Incorruptible says, just submitted my team for review. Been fun so far. My first Dino League. Got you, Incorruptible. Make sure you got him. Do we want the nugs in between us right now, or do we want to wait to eat?
Should have them.
Yeah, let's just get the nugs. Okay.
Thanks, Anna.
Anna rocks. We got nugs that are going to go in the middle of the table here.
Nuggies.
Appreciate you, Anna.
Okay. NSAB 22. Is that you, Incorruptible? Looks like you bought a whiteboard. That's for redraft. We can do that on the next DFF stream that we do.
You want the is it a Dynasty League? Or is it a redraft league?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't. I'm trying to see here.
If it's Dynasty, we'll just do that.
It looks like it's Dynasty.
Yeah, we'll do the blueprint for you. He probably just doesn't know the difference. You're good, Incorruptible. We got you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, shout out Anna. We got nugs, man. We got nugs in the stew right now. Heck yeah. And we got the... Hey, did you hear? I'm going to set this off here in a second. Yes. Oh, man. Don't you just love it? Never know when I'm going to do it. Never know. I'm going to do it.
Don't do it.
Daniel Jones goes in the 11th. Javonte in the 11th is not bad either. For a 1-year rental, I mean, heck. You're good, Incorruptible. We got you. Appreciate you, man. Only we had smoothies. Yeah, we would do that if we wanted to end the stream right now. It would instantly crash. Dilly Sampson goes 12. I'm very interested to see what Quinshon's workload looks like this week in a tough matchup. What if he just tears up the Packers defense?
What if he just has the same amount of snap share that he got last week? I would start actually freaking. That's also a possibility that I'm trying not to entertain, but realistically have to.
Yeah, it might happen.
Really don't want that to happen. Let's see what they're saying, actually. Hello, Quinshon. How you doing, bud?
All right.
Quinshon could see more snaps this week. That's all I'm hearing. That's all we have. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that information.
He might get more snaps this week, you guys.
He is #1 in the depth chart officially now, though.
Yeah, I did see that.
That was quick.
All right.
Hey, because they're actually, like... I'm not going to say Cleveland's not stupid, but at least they use the guys that they invest in.
That's very true. That's very true. You're telling me they're not as stupid as freaking Greg Roman.
Yeah.
I hate Greg Roman, dude. Greg Roman ruined my chance at a back-to-back. That's what happened. Hampton's breakout.
Steelers are like, investment in Caleb Johnson? Put him on special teams. See if he screws up. Screws up. Doghouse. He'll be in the doghouse for the rest of the year because of that. For not knowing.
He absolutely will. All right.
Like that was that'll go down as one of the worst picks in the Flock League for sure.
Did I miss this redraft review yesterday somehow?
No, it just came in.
Those both just came in. So Bean Only is our first one.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
Bean Only.
You ready to start with that one?
Falco 4. Actually, Falco 4 has 2 because he just dropped another one in here.
Oh yeah, so he does have he has a redraft, I think, and a dynasty.
Nope. He's got 2.
One redraft, one dynasty.
What are you talking about?
The first team of his is redraft. The second one is
Oh,
dynasty.
the first one says blueprint.
Oh yeah, but it's a redraft team. So.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So. All right. So let's start with Bean Only. Scott, you got that one ready? All right, Bean Only. Let's freaking do this again. I've got the link down below if you'd like to get your team reviewed.
We have a ton of trade questions
on tonight's stream. We'll do them after the first review. I'm already getting into this, so
okay.
There you go. All right. Let's do this. Bean Only says, just became an annual mother flocker. Appreciate you, man. Was wondering if you think I should move off of some wide receiver depth or a running back upgrade. I'm gonna Puka. Here we go. Third in your league. It's a 10-team league. Why did it just resort by that? It's a 10-team league. Super flex. Start 10 PPR. It is a half-point tight end premium. We'll start by grading out your position groups here. You've got Caleb and Kyler and Darnold, which is like a 5 in a 10-team. You've got JT, Brees, Aaron Jones, and Jordan Mason, which is like a 6. You've got Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua, Marv, Travis Hunter, Addison. Wow. That's a 9. And then Njoku and Fannin is a 4 or 5. You got, whatever, 4. Okay. You're missing your first for 2026, it looks like, but you do have 2 seconds and a third. We got 5, 6, 9, 4. Not bad at all. Wide receiver factory, contend, reload is what we're going to go with here. So his main question was about his wide receiver depth and maybe getting a running back upgrade. I love JT on this team. I honestly don't mind Brees either. So honestly, his running back.
You could just take Jones and Mason in up tier.
And get a better 3. Yeah, but Mason's probably going to crush the next couple weeks, though. So that is kind of nice to have in your flex spot. It's only a start 10
Unless
league,
you
though.
Can just package that for him and get like Kamara instead, because Mason's right there in Dynasty.
I don't know. We actually might end up upgrading running back on this team with only a start 10 league because he's got a lot of depth at wide receiver. Because you definitely want to do a wide receiver up tier. I mean, he's starting Neighbors, Puka, Marv, Hunter, Addison, Taylor, and Brees on a normal week. And he doesn't even have to put Jordan Mason at that point. Oh, sorry. It would be Jordan Mason still.
He'd be starting Adams over Hunter, so Hunter would be
exactly. That's what I'm saying. We can up tier. We can take Hunter. What if we took Travis Hunter and Brees Hall and just got a running back?
Sure.
You get like
the best
Bijan or Gibbs.
Yep.
That's what I would try to do. Obviously, if you can't do that, you have to pivot, but that's kind of where I would go there. I do think you use one of your receivers to do it. You honestly don't need, like, you've got Devontae Adams as your wide receiver 4, which is a perfect 4. You've got Ayuk coming back. That will help. Addison will be coming back. That will help.
We'll down tier from Kyler a little bit.
Yeah.
As well. Just get a non-rushing guy who really realistically is going to produce the same level as Kyler. Kyler with all the mobility capability that he has, he just doesn't have the rushing upside that he used to, which is a bummer, but makes him just not really much more valuable than anyone else in that value range. So I'll just give you Dak there as a target to pair with Caleb Williams. Oh boy, Njoku and Fannin as your tight ends. Really, that's not bad. You can start either one of those guys. Probably not something that we have to like prioritize. If you want to, in a half-point tight end premium, like you could see how much it would cost to get up to Warren or Laporta. It's worth looking into, but I don't think it's a move that we're going to have you prioritize necessarily.
I have a question for you guys real quick while we're doing this. If you could change or add one thing to the blueprint 1.0, what would you change or add? Just curious.
Then I think our third move here, aside from up tiering from Hunter and Brees, down tiering from Kyler, is probably, I would take Jones and Mason and get a guy that we like a little bit more. Just take that room. I understand Jones alone isn't going to have a ton of value, but that running back room alone, since you're going to have short-term production from Mason, long-term security with both of those guys, for this season, just go get a veteran that we like more. You can go get a Kamara.
Alex says he took a team that we did a blueprint for Tuesday. He traded JCM, QJ, and a 27-second for Dak, where he lost Burrow. Great. Beautiful.
Nice. I'll give you a little wide receiver just to make up for moving off of Hunter if you want to look into that. Just try to play the market with Godwin until he comes back healthy. Again, not going to go super expensive there, but Dak, Gibbs, Kamara, and Godwin. I think the big thing we want you to do is just get another like elite running back.
Yeah.
Because I think you can afford it, and to have Gibbs with Neighbors with Puka, that's a league-winning trio right there. So something that's probably worth doing.
I knew that one was coming.
Don't make any moves that don't objectively improve the production upside of your starting lineup.
An inspirational quote. A couple of specific trade ideas. That's probably the most requested one. So we know that one. I would imagine that's what about half of you guys would say. So for Ferentz, he said question would be Pearsall for Judkins to improve the running back room. So when we get to that one, player risk scores, specific team players to target on this team. Yep. Targets matching the build of the trait partner. Well, Nate, I think we're on the right track. Oh, man. That's helpful. Thank you, guys.
Wink.
Wink. Wink. Oh, you're going to love us.
All right, man. Let us know if you have any questions on this. Again, I think one other thing that I just see here is how many ones can we get at wide receiver if we're going to maximize production upside of your starting lineup and your flex spots? How many wide receiver ones can we get and within value ranges? But what I mean by wide receiver ones is like teams wide receiver ones. Like Jordan Addison is a wide receiver too in his respective offense, which just by nature caps his ceiling on the whole year. So could we move an Addison for a Chris Olave plus some change potentially? Could we move Jordan Addison for another guy in that range who does have wide receiver one upside? Could we move Addison plus a depth piece to go get Zay Flowers? That would be an up tier that I think would be worth it as well at wide receiver. So some things to think about, but I think overall for a 10 team, this is really good.
All right, we appreciate you being only. Welcome to the fam, my friend. And again, send Nathan and I a friend request on Discord. Send us a message too. Hopefully we can reply fairly soon, but appreciate you. They want a dark mode blueprint, a black print. Not kidding, I said that.
Oh.
So you mean so a black print's not a blueprint? Just so we know.
Yeah,
so.
right. No, it's.
By the way, I'm such a good sport. You would have never seen that comment if I hadn't read it. And I
know you are a good sport.
I'm a good sport for pointing that out.
I'm proud of you.
It doesn't mean I'm doing it.
Yeah. What do you guys think about different colors?
It needs to be blue. All right, let's answer some trade questions here. Malik
Not
Neighbors.
If the people want something else.
No. Malik Neighbors for Drake London and Michael Penix.
Malik Neighbors.
It's a super flex 12 team. It's fine.
That's fair.
It's even. Just we'll mark it as fair. We're good if you do this one, but did you mark the review, Scott? You did. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll mark the trades. Yeah, this one's fair. Totally good with you doing this, Tritty. Appreciate you. Charlie's got a trade question for us. Quinshawn for Ladd straight up. That's not even close, Charlie. Not even close, Charlie. You're doing it. Charlie's got another one for us here. Jackson Dart and an early mid first for Marv and Bryce. So I think
I'll take Marvin Bryce.
Yeah, I think you got to take Marvin Bryce there.
I don't think Dart is any safer or more dangerous than Bryce Young personally. And the first or Marv, I'd take Marv.
George Pickens, a third and a fourth, or a 26 early mid first. I mean, if it's an early first, you're taking it, Charlie.
I'll take the first.
Yeah, take the first round pick here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Charlie. You submitted 3 trade questions in a row, so here is another one for you for free. Appreciate you, man. Hiroko Calvin Ridley in a first for Cortland Sutton in a second. So basically moving from Ridley to Sutton, and then I would rather have the first here.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this move.
You
got to keep your first.
Those are the types of moves that you regret down the line.
Yeah, in fact, I'm just going to shut this one down altogether, Hiroko. I honestly don't think this is a good idea at all. I'd rather just hold Ridley. He's not that far off. I mean, Sutton's clearly you prefer him this year, but you got to keep your first, and so I would just hold.
If you're going to move your first, you got to move it for a guy whose 3-year outlook is quite a bit safer than someone like Sutton.
Yeah.
And even though Sutton gets an extension, it doesn't really change his 3-year outlook at his age, which is like pushing 30. Realistically, at 33 years old, you're not expecting the same production caliber wide receiver as what he offers right now. So, and by the way, that 3-year contract is really only a 2-year.
Yeah.
Or 4-year contract is only a 2-year. But yeah.
Terry, Bashal, Tootin, and an early mid first, and we're trading for Drake London here. I would probably just take London here.
Golly gracious.
Star 11, I do need, do I need a 2-3 back my way? The first is late. You don't need a 2-3 back, but try to get one of them back.
You can, sure.
But you're taking this while you're taking it already, man. You're already taking that. This is a dynasty for Ibuka here, so somebody that we are kind of skeppy about right now. Oh my gosh, Rice in a second for Ibuka. Yes, please. Every day. Every day I will do that.
Yeah, we'll take Rice.
It's Vitch. What's up, Vitch? Good to see you. Got this offer. As a Packer fan, I'm kind of down. I don't know if I'd be overpaying. They're on my bench. Dynasty Superflex 10 team. It's a no tight end premium, but you'd be
for Kraft.
You'd be going for Kraft here. I would
good with that.
I would say you can do this. Yeah, I would take Kraft here. I think Beach. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, take Kraft. I don't think you're overpaying by any means. So
yeah. Dookie and Fabella start sits our dynasty.
Okay, cool. Let's just do them. Dookie. Oh, but not Coop King. I see. King. I need to refresh my. Okay. All right, Dookie.
You need to refresh your page, Scott. Seriously, that's weird. Yeah, I would do it again.
But this starts sitting the last flex. You were basically deciding between Garrett Wilson, AJ Brown, and Corey Koski-Murray. It's got to be AJ Brown here. Got to be AJ Brown for you, Dookie. What'd you say the other one? Fabella, right?
Fabella.
All right, Fabella, appreciate you. Goff or Jones this week? I think you go Goff in the matchup, to be honest with you.
Yes.
At running back, Dylan Sampson, McNichols. You go Sampson, but if Swifty's out, you go Monungai. So that would be my answer.
Yeah.
And then at flex, you're going one of Daniel Jones, Michael Pitt. Oh, you can start. Is Superflex here? If it's Superflex, you go Daniel Jones over these guys for sure.
Yes. If not, then
it's a 1 QB. He can't do Jones here.
Okay.
So it's Pitty, Metcalf. You go Metcalf.
Yes.
Metcalf for you here for sure. All right, and then we have a dynasty trade question from Drew here at the bottom. Rashee Rice, basically trading off him for Pearsall, JCM in a third. I'd easily take Rice here. Drew, I would not trade Rashee Rice in dynasty right now.
Yeah.
He is a mad hold. He is the hold of all holds right now.
By mad hold, he means buy.
I mean hold him. So, yeah, and buy. Yeah, Miggy, I got it, man. I could see that was not your super flex, so we'll go DK there. Oh, Drew said I'd be receiving Rice. Yay! He did it already.
Yes. Nice.
You killed it, Drew. Good job, man. I'm glad. I'm glad you weren't asking if you should make that, because I've been telling you, gotta buy Rashee.
Well, I mean, if you were planning on doing it, on the flip side, we are glad you asked, that we could say no.
Yeah, Sturjoy had a good idea here. He said, make the blueprint an unreadable font and like a real construction site. Could do that.
Brilliant.
Incorruptible says, where do I find the team review for Dino on the site and not Redraft? So when you go to the checkout page where it says whiteboard, there's a drop-down box. So right before you check out, when there's our little faces, underneath our faces, there's a drop-down box, and you just select Team Blueprint 1.0. And that's the Dynasty one. So. All right.
All right, Ference is up.
How you doing? Keep it moving. Links right here to get your team reviewed if you want to get in the queue. We have 3 in the queue right now. Yep, 3 in the queue. So jump in. We can get you done tonight. Anybody who submits tonight, we can get done tonight. And also, again, you get a free one with that annual Motherflocker tier. If you're not a member, you should be. A large number of people on our stream right now are members, I think. Okay. This one is Ference.
Yep.
Okay. There's one that should be moved over and it's blue, but it's still showing up and not filtering.
Oh, that's odd.
Got my 3 other leagues uploaded, so why not this one too? Year 2. This is an infinite forum. Appreciate you, Mustang.
It does that to me with rejected ones if someone else, not me, rejects it, and then I have to reject it on my end for it to go away.
Probably what it is.
So if you hit in progress on your end, it'll...
All right, so this is year 2 for Mustang here. This is almost bronze legend. We've got you at 7th here. It's a 12-team Superflex start team. It's domain rules here. So this is year 2 of a domain rules league. And we'll start by grading out here. Kyler and Dak is going to be like a 5.
Yeah.
Got Curtis Rourke, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Monty, Connor, Benson, 3. CD, Amon-Ra, Nico, Ricky Pearsall, 9, if not a 10. I mean, you got the number 1 wide receiver in the league. So. And then Hawkinson, Michael Mayer, and Juwan Johnson is a 4. No first in 2026, no third in 2026, but he does have 2 firsts in 2027. This looks like a reload to me. It's a wide receiver factory if it's 10. He's starting 10 players here.
Here's his flex spots. His flex spots are Nico, Pearsall, and realistically right now, probably Dobbins. Mooney and Cup are other flex options as well. He's 1-1 right now.
Points for is middle of the road, if not bottom. Middle of the road.
Yeah.
So we could move to contend. He doesn't have a first to move, so that sucks. But he's got some guys he can down tier from if he wants to. It's a full point PPR league. You could up tier quite a few times here.
So what I've been recommending for a lot of teams here that are in this spot at week 2 of the season. I mean, first of all, in Dynasty, what's the number 1 thing that we recommend for people that might even be on the fringe of contending?
Buy Rashee Rice.
Well, yeah, but in general, strategically, be conservative with your picks and wait to make a final decision until like week 6 to 8. And if you're below 500 at that point, or in terms of like total points for, you're just kind of bottom half of the league, then that's where you probably want to pull the trigger. So I've been kind of defaulting for a lot of these guys that are at 500, maybe 2-0, and they kind of are empty. I'm just like, go ahead and
go for it.
Go for it for now.
And then you can always sell off the guys you buy.
Then you can always sell off the guys that you buy later.
All right, let's go for it.
So,
wide receiver factory, contend, reload. If you end up again getting to week 6 and you're under 500, this will just flip to a 1-year reload, contend. You could even maybe do like a half-year reload here. Okay. Man, I think I think we down tier from Kyler here. I think we pivot from Cup, maybe?
Yes, I would pivot from Cup.
So down tier from Kyler, pivot from Cup. So when you're down tiering from Kyler, who do we want to target there? Goff?
Yes, or Dak, either one. Or he has Dak.
He has Dak, yeah. So probably Goff in that aspect. And then for the Cup pivot, what we can do here... Wow, Cup really doesn't have any dynasty value. I did not realize that. Holy smokes. You can get Marquise Brown.
Want to take him. He also, so like he also has Keenan, by the way. You'd be flexing Keenan.
Oh, that's true. I haven't moved Keenan up my rankings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, realistically, Keenan Allen in dynasty rankings is probably not much higher than a top 60 wide receiver. Like, you can't really put him much higher.
No, but I've got him at 80 right now, so.
79.
Yeah.
Give yourself some credit. Third move here, I mean, would you just kind of do a hybrid, in my opinion, contending move and insulation move by just pivoting from Nico to London?
I'm personally fine with that. You could also probably get from Nico to BTJ at the moment. Or try to buy low on.
Do either one.
Yep. We'll give you both those guys maybe targets.
Yep. We'll do BTJ for
a suggestion that I do have here for you, Mustang. I'm assuming, let me make sure he hasn't put any.
I think we're mainly going to give you some running back targets here. I would love, and this would be a move that like you have to do ASAP right now. Is any sort of semblance of a discount that you could get Quinshawn for, just do it now before his snap share goes up. I think that would be a really nice addition to your running back room. And if you want to go cheaper, then you can go for Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
But like with J.K. Dobbins, McNichols, Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt. Like that's a lot of running back depth that's low upside and doesn't have long-term
He said he could,
value.
remember, this is the one he said he could do Ricky Pearsall for Judkins. Yeah, we're doing that.
Stamp of approval.
On this team, I like it.
You can move Pearsall for Judkins. Just go ahead and do it.
Yep, we approve.
Focus on maximizing the production upside of your flex spots and get some extra running back help here. And I think you'll be in decent shape to put yourself in a position to be, I think, competitive this year.
Yeah, Alex, I'm reading your questions. I'm trying to respond to you here, but the annual comes with the free one. So yeah, it's $79 if you're not a member. But the annual comes with the review tonight live, and you also get a new review every week during the season. So it ends up coming by the end of the year with, like, quick math, like 25 reviews. And so that's why we push people there. We try to just, because we can literally include whatever we want with that, and so we just include a bunch of reviews with it. And so that's the better deal. The season pass is the one that's $34, and so let me know if that makes sense. So. Cody says, an annual Mother Flocker member and had a team review already. Am I able to have that team reviewed again for free? So Cody, your annual Mother Flocker membership comes with one free team review and then infinite for that one. So that one you can sign it up for infinite. But to have it re-reviewed on the stream or to have a full blueprint for it, you would have to buy an a la carte, but you do get a pretty big discount on those. So you have 30% off. You're a code domain member, I think. So you'll have 30% off every review. So. Mustang, you have any questions, man? What's up, Daryl? Good to see you, buddy. If you got anything, drop it for us. But I do like the Ricky move, and I think with the other moves you're making, you can do it. And then if you need to pivot like in 4 weeks, then you can just easily go to 1 year reload. And you have infinite, so as soon as your record shows under 500 on infinite, and you have all these guys, we're gonna be telling you to sell the contending guys, and so you should see that. So on your infinite as well. We appreciate you though, man. If you have any questions, you know where to find us. Let us know. So. All right, Alex, appreciate you, man. Yeah, let us know. We're happy to just get you in the queue tonight. We've got 3 in the queue right now, so appreciate you, man. Would love to look at your team. All right. Appreciate you. Will you refresh here, Scotty? Thank you. All right. Hi, buddy. Can you go to the bottom for me, Scott? Yeah, Alex, we got yours. Appreciate you, man. Insab. Looks like your review came through twice.
One of them was a whiteboard. The other one was a live blueprint.
Oh, so
looks like he was.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that.
Yeah, so if you open a ticket on the site Discord, hi son, you're loud. I mean, he can come over here for a minute, but all right. If you would like to, if you'd like us, we can refund you for that other one. So
yeah,
appreciate you, man. Come here, Scott. Will you change my multi-view to my camera?
Yeah, yeah.
You can use the button on.
Yeah, you're the one that put in the whiteboard.
My TV.
There
you go.
Yeah, Incorruptible. Again, since you submitted the same review twice and the first one was whiteboard on accident, again, we can refund that first one for you. If you just want to submit a ticket in the Discord.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Incorruptible, that's very generous of you. We really appreciate that.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, you did not have to do that.
I'll send you some trade questions and start sets.
Yeah, I was going to say,
at
give me
least.
some stuff. Yeah, we appreciate that, man. Supports the operation. All right, good night, duty. I'll see you tomorrow. Say bye, everybody. Can you say bye? Bye.
Error creating.
Bye, buddy.
Night, doggy.
All right.
Oh, Sky. Okay. Walking over the cords, I was like,
Don't pull any cords down, dog.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I don't know. Cranon says I don't know if y'all have discussed it yet. What do you think about Manungai? Yeah, Manungai is probably gonna be a start if Swifty sits. So he's clearly the 2 there. So he knows more about fantasy than I do, Yannick. Trust me. Hey, you need Augie to start helping you draft and build your lineups. Trust me, he'll be much better than I when he is old enough to say the word by Rashee Rice.
Yeah.
He'll know what he's talking about, man.
Incorruptible, I sent you multiple start sets and trades.
Yeah, we gave you some vouchers, man. Appreciate you, dude. All right, we have a trade question from Jordzilla. This is where he'd be trading away Bijan, but he'd be down during. This is intriguing. Oh man. I think. Oh man.
From X-Ray or no?
No, Jordzilla.
Bijan Warren for James Cook, Chan, Garrett Wilson. Ooh. This is a 12-team start 9 half PPR. Oh boy.
Oh, it's a one. Oh, I'm doing this.
I think I would take the Cook, Chan.
You got to take it, I think, man. This is a juicy trade, but I love it.
That's pretty nice. That's not bad at all. I think we're both good with that.
I just got to see my live view about all your points you guys said is about what I was thinking, was just trying to see it from another point of view. Yeah, we appreciate you being only. If you have any follow-ups or if you have any issues with trading or anything like that, always feel free to message us. But we'll send the blueprint over tomorrow with the full breakdown of everything as well. We appreciate you, man. Alex says he bought the annual Team Inbound. Alex, really appreciate that, man. Thanks for supporting us. And yeah, we're going to take a look at your team. You'll get it signed up for Infinite, so you get the new team review every week. But most importantly, we really appreciate you.
Yep. Got a trade question from X-Ray.
Jordan?
This is a first and fourth and Rogers Olave Hawk for Reese Cooper Cup and Tyler. Brother. What? Take this and run. This is a single first for Tyler Warren, who's one of the biggest risers in Dynasty right now. And then Hawkinson and Olave for Brees.
Yeah, you're winning this trade.
You're winning this by
He said trying to make a trade happen for Warren and a running back. Yeah, this would be the one.
Would definitely
this would be the trade. Yeah, this would be a trade that you could make.
Yep.
This trade exists.
That made me laugh. That was funny. I found that humorous.
Tim asked if we would trade Marv for Rice straight up. We've gotten this one a couple times tonight. Take Rice. Take Rice. I just am so sure of it.
Again, with market value, you should be getting a plus on top. So.
I don't know. They went the same in the startup. But yeah, theoretically, you could probably get something on top. I agree with that.
All right, Falco 4. We're doing the second one, Scott. Yep. Yes, sir. That's the one. He said traded Hill away for Judkins in a second. Tyreek Hill for Judkins in a second. That's already looking like a steal. Then picked up Shuck from the waivers. Now, I'm not sure if I should trade a wide receiver for a tight end or a productive running back. Also good to know, Castle Goats loves
Use that link, Alex. Use that link I just sent.
Castle Goat loves Igbuka, then I would try to capitalize there. Let's grade this team out. You are number 2 in the power rankings right now, 2-0. Congratulations on a nice, strong start to the year. Castle Goats is actually a rival of yours. He's 1-1. He's an Igbuka. I'll tell you exactly who you should be targeting if you're going to move off of him.
I was going to say, we can give him an exact Igbuka trade here.
Love and Lawrence is realistically going to be like a 3 or a 4 at QB, probably a 4.
Yeah.
Kyron Quinshawn, Caleb Johnson, Zach Charbonnet, who's out this week. Wheels up for Kenneth Walker this week. Trey Benson. We'll go with a 5 there at running back. CD, Wilson, Igbuka, Jamo, Addison, Godwin, Coker, etc. It's going to be good for probably an 8. And then Dallas Goedert is going to be a 2 with Sinnott in there.
I mean,
depth-wise, we're looking pretty good here. Great wide receiver room. All your guys are flexing all wide receivers on this team. So I think with a 2-0 team, wide receivers your strength. Content reload, wide receiver factory. We'll take Igbuka.
Yeah, let's do the Igbuka trade.
And let's go to that team actually and look at this.
I mean, you could try to get to Lad.
This is a 1 QB, by the way. So actually your QB score is like a 3.
So the guys in that range are Lad, Hampton, Endo. Honestly, this guy's team that loves Ibuka. I mean, you take away one of his contending guys, and he's
hey
not
Scott,
going to
can
be
you pull up
contending
his
with you.
team?
Yeah, for the first one.
I mean, his points for aren't anything crazy. They're kind of par for the course. I wonder if he's freaking
Maybe
with some of his slow starters with Hampton and Henderson. Can you move? Can you move Ibuka for for Henderson? not Henderson, Hampton.
I was gonna say you definitely could for Henderson.
Yeah, no, Hampton is what I meant. Hampton has been losing a lot of market value right now. I mean, are you with me here, dude? Would you try to get like one of his rookie running backs plus a cheaper wide receiver? Because there's no way he would give up Neighbors for Ibuka.
Yeah, try it. We've got leverage here.
I don't really want to prioritize Lad over Ibuka. But what if we did like, what if we tried like Henderson and Olave for Ibuka? Or like Hampton plus a death piece. I'll be aggressive. I'll give you Hampton as a target.
Yeah, I think so. So starter.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, if it's still asking for payment, check 2 things. Check code domain on your account page. Make sure go to my account on the site. Make sure it's code domain. And then if that's not the case, make sure you're not on the free trial. If you are, you can skip it and it will give you that voucher.
You have Godwin in the waiting on your bench.
Really nice. Yeah, that is good. Well, it's a start 9, so we can make an up tier at wide receiver.
Actually, I don't know if we can. His only viable depth option is Chris Godwin, and then we would have hoped Caleb Johnson, but no. And then Charbonnet. That's it. Benson as well, which is kind of a long-term play. But
yeah.
We could take, I mean, if you wanted to, we could take Charbonnet and Benson and we could up at running back.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. Especially, I mean, you definitely have more room to up tier too if you trade Ibuka for 2 players.
Yes, that is possible. I will give you Olave as a target. I'm going to have you pivot off of Addison. See if you can get a team's wide receiver 1, even if that means you get some extra value on top again. Like Addison for Olave plus. Love it. That type of concept.
Yeah.
Some other running back targets here. I think mainly we're going to give you running back targets because you really only have 2 realistically viable, comfortably startable running backs at this point in time, which is Kyron and Judkins, and both of them have their own respective questions. So adding a little extra help there, I think would be really, really nice. Chuba and Kamara, both very achievable at the moment. I would target both of them. Bofa.
Yep. Why is Tesla not in my Dynasty rank? That's catastrophic.
Don't make any moves that don't objectively improve the production upside of your starting lineup. Maximize that flex spot upside.
Now you.
Again, just want to reinforce here. Running back is a little shaky beyond your top 2 options.
Hey, Alex, give me your Flock username and I can look you up and I can help you with it.
Get some help there. And then last thing I would consider is see if you can get a better cheap tight end. Goddard is nice, but he's not reliable. Just in terms of health, I mean, he misses time every single year. And when you're left without Dallas Goddard, you just learned this last week, you were forced to start Senator Mayer. I would really like to honestly just go 1-year rental here and try to get Kelsey or Ertz probably for pennies on the dollar. By pennies on the dollar, I mean, don't go and target Ertz specifically. Just get him as a throw-in a trade. And that person won't even think twice about it. Like, Ertz should cost nothing in Dynasty, and he's going to be productive in your starting lineup. So,
Yeah, Johnny says if submitted start sit question donations, does that get reviewed tonight? Yes, it does. We do them on the stream. If you did them, yeah. Oh yeah, I see you right there. Yeah, we'll answer yours. Is yours a redraft, Johnny? But you're here, so we're just gonna go ahead and answer.
Yeah, we'll answer it for you.
Yeah, I was
if
gonna say
you're on
we'll
here.
answer that one. So
just let us know which one it is.
it's Johnny's. It's right there.
All right, man. Let us know if you have any questions on this. Ibuka, Charbonnet, Benson, Addison for Hampton, Chuba, Kamara, and Ave. Just trying to get some extra running back help, raising that flex spot upside, trying to take advantage of your league mate who's really, really bullish on Ibuka. Keep us posted on some of the deals that he's willing to potentially make for Ibuka, and we'll kind of look over those with you and make sure that they make sense for your team. And that's the best thing. When you've got a team in your league that's just obsessed with a player, that generally means they're willing to overpay. So I think you'll be able to take advantage there.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. But yeah, we'll send you the full blueprint tomorrow here. Let's get to Johnny's start sit question here real quick. Daniel says for the voucher with the annual, even if though it says free live, just do Team Blueprint 1.0 where it's free. Let me know your username and then we'll do it. He signed up the other night. He's literally signed up the second I ended my stream, so he's gonna be good when he comes in.
This is whose?
Daniel's. So he was a sign up the other night that I didn't get to.
This is Milky. This is a whiteboard. Is this actually Dynasty?
Yeah, Milky, if you're here, let us know.
Yeah, this looks like Dynasty. Milky, let us know.
But if you're not here, then you probably just want to read it after. Okay.
There's draft capital in the league.
Oh.
So this is not a redraft team.
Milky, I'm assuming you're here. It's honestly doesn't. Yeah. Yep, it's a Dynasty. This is a Dynasty. All right, John.
That's what I was telling you.
Yeah.
I know Dynasty.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Christian, is that you? Are you Milky? Okay, let's go to Johnny's start.
Are you Milky?
Question: Are you Milky? That's what my baby asks everything. Running back here, we're gonna start with ETN as the first one. In your flex spot, you're gonna be deciding between Sutton, Allen, Keenan. Sorry, Sutton, Keenan Allen, JMO, Ibuka, Pollard, and Walker. This is a 10 team. It's a very deep 10 team, to be honest with you. I think you go Sutton here, and I think you go JMO here. I think you start them over both the running backs. So I'd go full wide receiver here, Johnny. Appreciate you, man. I just submitted that one. And again, go Sutton in your flex, go JMO in your flex, and then go ETN in your one running back spot. Appreciate you, man. If you have any other questions, let me know. Yep, Christian's Milky, so we're good. Shout out Milky. Blue, you want your start sit question answered? Yep, we can do it. We were gonna do it on the other channel, but if you're here, we can just do it. Appreciate you for letting me know that.
We got a super message from Denick as well.
Yeah, I know. So Blues start sit real quick at quarterback. You can click through these as I go, Scott. I want you to do these and mark them. Oh, okay, just making sure. At quarterback, let's go with
Dak
because Purdy's not gonna play. You have to go Hampton at running back. Jumping down to tight end here after that. It's between Warren and Fannin. It's probably going to end up being Warren, but if Warren doesn't play, you obviously have to start Fannin.
Oh my gosh, please play. Please play.
And then in terms of the last flex here, it's really between Ja'Cory Cross-Gamere, Ricky Pearsall, and Colt Sutton. I think you go Sutton there. I think you go Sutton, Blue.
Yep.
Hopefully that helps, man. Really appreciate you, dude. All right, Denick super message. Superflex Dynasty Leagues, what should we be trading the handcuff QBs for that start this week? I would try to get seconds. Obviously, if you can get like upside rookies, upside young players or something like that. But like generally, if you can get the handcuff quarterback and you could sell them for a second, that's a huge win. And that's kind of going price for them sometimes. Unless you're trying to trade them to me like David, and I just say no because, you know.
All right, Daniel, we got your Zen. Thanks, man.
Yep, you're good, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. Sorry you had to wait a couple days, but Howard says, thanks for doing videos for Dynasty. It's truly best content. Appreciate you, Howard. You're welcome. We're welcome, man. You guys are awesome. We are always excited to do Dynasty videos. We could talk about Dynasty for hours.
We do talk about it.
That's true. We do talk about Dynasty for hours. All right. I got the link down below. If you're watching this and you're like, yeah, I've got a Dynasty team I'd like you guys to look at on the stream tonight, we can take a look at it. You've got two options, of course. You've got the a la carte option, or we've got the annual Motherflocker tier, which comes with everything we offer, and it comes with a free live team review and free infinites every week. So
SF Reckless, let us know if you're on the stream, man. Talking to SF Reckless.
No.
Okay,
all right. let's just do Coop King start set question here real quick as well. At quarterback, we'll start Caleb, I think, over, who do we have, Caleb or Kyler higher this week? Caleb is one spot higher. We'll go Caleb. Yeah. Running back, you've got Buck. Yeah, let's go to tight end. Tight end, you've got Kelsey or Fannin. We'll go Kelsey. Flex spot, we're going to go Ricky Pearsall at the flex here. Appreciate you, Coop. Right. Jordan says, would y'all do an infinite one live? Yep, if you do an infinite while we're live, we'll just do it right here, and we'll include the live review with it for free. Appreciate you, man. Who is it you called out again?
I moved over at Seth Reckless.
Okay. Alex says, I think I successfully submitted the team, and I am really done was yours, and you're good to go. So he also joined, so he's good to go. Appreciate you. I'm not, whatever, David. It's not, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I won't counter and then complains no one will trade with him. I know. I should shut up. Shut up. You got me. It's not a bad deal, honestly, but it's a late second, but I'll see if I can survive with Mac. I might have to do it at some point, so. It wasn't a bad offer. I can't justify it, I don't think.
All right, NSAB.
All right. Appreciate you, Insab. Again, thank you. It's incorruptible. I love that word. That's one of my top, probably top 31 or 32 favorite words. Incorruptible. It's always been one of my top like 31, 32 favorite words.
Do you have a list of your top favorite 32 words?
You don't?
No. Do you have like an actual list?
I have 79 of them. 79 written out. Top 79 words.
There you go.
I think incorruptible's at 31.
Okay.
So, love that word. Appreciate you, man. Again, thank you so much for the tip. That was super generous, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting the operation here. All right. Let's take a look at your team here. Said first year in Dino, definitely made some trades to get T-Mac, Rasheed, and Devonta. First I have is from the worst team in the league as well. Bing bongs, ballers, bing bong. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. 1 QB 12 team starting at half point PPR.
That was so fun. Dude.
No, dude.
Oh my gosh.
It brings back the memories, doesn't it? I call Aaron, like, Aaron, bing.
You just, every one of those games, you were like, there's no one stopping him.
Remember we went to the finals and we won by like 1,000?
Yes.
That huge dunk happened.
And we were there.
And we were there for it.
Yeah.
Those are so fun, man.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to cry.
I still can't think about it, but holy man, crap. What a good time that was.
That's just like, even though we didn't win, that is a run that
is an all, like, no, that is the best sports run I've ever seen.
So here's the reason it's like so much. I remember when I was a kid, my parents and my grandparents told me the stories about Reggie Miller. And that's gonna be us. With our kids.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna tell them like the legendary run.
I get to tell Augie that I woke him up because I was screaming because Tyrese Halliburton hit the game-winning shot against the Cavs.
And that's the thing too, is like I remember where I was for every single game winner. Yep. Exactly where I was, exactly what happens. I was in the same
spot. I was in my living room each time, and Augie was asleep. And I couldn't do anything against the Knicks. I was freaking out. The Thunder one.
I was in bed watching it on my phone because I was like, I'm not gonna miss another game winner if it happens. And they were down by 11 with 2 minutes left, and I was like, I'll just turn it on. Reading, look over. Neesmith 3, Neesmith 3, Neesmith 3. And then he hits the 3 that's actually a 2, and I go, oh my gosh!
Yep.
Woke up Ari. She was so mad. She was like, oh.
Incorruptible says, so basically I gave up my 27 and 28 picks for Team... No, Bailey, no. Miles Turner's dead to us. Gave up my 27, 28 picks for T-Mac, Bowers, and Judkins. Yeah, that's a great deal. Oh my gosh. Might have gone a bit over. No, you did not. You got... That's like the only time you actually trade away your future is if you get like crazy high-end assets like Bowers. It is a non-tight premium, but you get to have McMillan as well. Like, you're feeling really good about those trades. Let's go right here.
Alex said Nathan's love of Puka and Judkins is incorruptible.
Yeah. And also Incredulous. That one's up there. That's like top 27 or 26. Like, that one's right there. It bounces.
Yep.
It was 26 last week. Baker, Jordan Love, Daniel Jones.
This is a 1 QB.
1 QB. 4. Judkins, Hubbard, Kamara.
4.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be a
4
5.
for now. It will.
It'll be a
Yeah,
5.
it will be soon.
Amon-Ra, Rashid, Nico, 10.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, Nico, Amon-Ra, T-Mac, Devon Smith, Nico. That's a wide receiver factory. Contend, reload. You got a 10 at tight end as well. Love it. Love this team.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was me saying, yeah. That was my
I thought you choked. Sounded like you choked.
Oh, my bad.
He's got, so he says Moro is the first he has, and yeah, he's second to last in the league here in terms of rankings. So yeah, we are feeling pretty good about that first. Comment for him. Hold that pick.
Don't trade that.
You're not trading that pick. We're
first.
holding that pick all the way. It's only a start 8 league here, right? So we probably want to
do one up here for sure.
Yeah, we gotta get some running backs here, like just probably cheap, productive running backs. I think is a good way to go. So, Yannick says Infinite will also be live today. Yes, so then I would add a second, more domain-like league because the last review was just great. Yeah, if you buy an Infinite a la carte, it's on the live stream tonight. So. It's a live Infinite. That's like the best product we offer, honestly.
Sir, yes, sir.
People, you get literally you get the best review in the live review, which in my opinion, you get to talk to us like that's the best review. But then you get Infinite with it. Like that's buying Infinites on live streams. That's the way to go. Nico asked about Hawk. Nico, appreciate you, man. Welcome in. Nico, go watch the video from today. Go watch the video. He said, yes, sir. I wasn't really sure how to value future draft picks. Honestly, you want to hold them, but with your team, you look fine. We're going to give you some moves here. Let's start with yeah, where do you start here?
I would move Devonta Smith.
What's up, Dennis?
Probably I would probably move Devonta Smith for a running back.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll just do that. So which running back you can get there?
I would take also Love, the Jordan type, and I would move him for another position. You don't need him. Bye bye. You have Baker and Daniel Jones. Now 1 QB, chilling. Honestly, you're probably thinking about starting Jones, which is crazy. Not gonna last long. I think the enjoyment of watching an offense that's explosive and fun, it is. You're so right. It is way too reminiscent of the Saints last year. You're like, oh, this offense, it looks good.
They're not. I don't think they are. I actually don't think they are the Saints.
I think this Sunday's a trap game.
I don't think so. I think they're going to win.
Stop putting poops up.
I was going to say you're purposely being pessimistic.
Can
now.
you stop?
And I'm trying to be realistic.
I've been trying.
You are just pessimistic to avoid confronting any sort of bad things that happen.
I worked hard to be mad this offseason.
I'm so indifferent that I'll just be honest.
And then I was actually mad, and now I want to still be mad. So stop.
No, dude, you should legitimately be happy. Like they're 2-0.
I'm thrilled. Tyler Warren is amazing.
And they're 2-0. We've won 2 games. We hadn't won a season opener in 10 years,
I mean, at this
12
point,
years.
Tyler Warren, I love him so much. I'm gonna grow out my hair like him, and I'm gonna bleach it blonde.
Heavens.
I'm gonna have Tyler Warren hair. If he wins me the Flock League, I will grow out Tyler Warren hair, or I'll wear like a
You're gonna look like
Tyler Warren.
You're gonna look like a meth dealer if you do that. No, it's not. All right, so Devonta, Love, and then one more move here.
You saying Tyler Warren looks like a meth dealer?
No, he looks good with it.
Oh, then I will too.
No, your hair is greasy and it like lays down. You'd look like an alcoholic. All right.
Okay. Gosh. All right. Devonta Smith, running back. Jordan Love, other position.
He said, "Do I want to trade
Third
Chuba
move.
so I don't have 2 Panthers in my starting lineup?" That's a good question.
I would.
But honestly, like
that.
Chuba and T-Mac, they're
exclusive.
not affecting each other. So
Yeah.
it's a good question though. I like thinking through the diversity parts of this too.
I would pivot from Nico to BTJ. Personally,
Diversity
that's
is
what I
in like team diversity, not like we're getting political. This is a Dynasty show. That's all it says.
You just said the P word. Shut up.
Dude, I said not. What do you think? Flip Jacob Cowing for like Marv?
Who for Marv?
Jacob Cowing.
I mean, sure, yeah.
I like his
So those are our 3 moves. Devonta Smith, Jordan Love, and Nico.
And honestly,
so
the nice thing is,
BTJ will be a nice target. You can also target Drake London instead if you'd want to from a pivot from Nico. Jordan Love, another position. I'm probably just looking for another productive running back, honestly, that you're comfortable putting into your flex any given week. I'm probably honestly you could include Jordan Love in a deal with Devonta Smith to get out more valuable running back. Let's go look at. There's one guy. Okay, if you could buy Kyron low, I would try to do that. And then if you want to go cheaper, then we can go for. Ooh, let's go scat. I'll go scat for cheap. I need to stop saying scat because it sounds like poop. Because it is. What? Here. That'd be real nice.
Sick.
Be real nice. So those will be your running back targets. Kyron and Scattaboo, and then your two options when you're pivoting off of Nico would be BTJ or. Like we said, we want you to hold those 26 picks. Honestly, like Bowers, you have enough value. You can just hold Bowers. Just focus on maximizing that flex spot upside and getting some extra help at running back.
Yeah. Kind of where I'm at too. And keep dropping your questions while we're doing yours, Incorruptible. Any other questions you got? But honestly, like this one, you got a good contending team. You've got really good value. You've got value in insulation here. And so realistically, it's just moving some assets around, shoring up your running back a little bit, rolling with quarterback at, Baker and Daniel Jones. You're going to win this league.
See how much it would cost to get a top rushing QB.
Yeah.
This league. Not priority, but something to look into.
Alex, we got you, man. Yeah. We're doing yours next. So.
All right, man. Let us know if you have any questions or follow-ups on this.
Yeah, any more questions, drop them in the chat, man.
Team.
Again, really appreciate you. You should have some free stuff in your account, by the way. We'll have the full blueprint sent over to you tomorrow. You know what you could do, Incorruptible? I don't know if you for some reason wouldn't want to do this, but you paid for 2 full price reviews technically.
Yeah,
we could just convert you to a membership for free.
Yeah.
So if you're open to that, let me know. We'd love to have you. So he said, package Love and Smith for a top rushing QB. Yeah, if you could do it, yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, and then you could sell off Baker for another position if you did that. So try that first, honestly.
Yes. I would be aggressive with that move too. I mean, try to shoot for the stars. Top 3 options. So that one completes, Scott. Got some more trade questions, super chats.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Message me on Discord, my man. What's his inset? Let me just get that done.
Yeah, I'll answer these trade questions, start sits. First one is going to be from Louise Load.
Will you send me a message on Discord, Incorruptible, so I don't forget, and also so I can ask you if I have any questions? Appreciate you. All right. Krenon. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Where's that? Yeah, drop it, Incorruptible. We got you, man. We can answer you.
Yes, sir.
So I do this now or when Rasheed gets back from his suspension. Good question. That's a good question. You don't have Rasheed for the next couple of weeks.
It doesn't have to be right when he comes back. It could even be a week or two before. You are 4-0, which is a great start. So you could wait a couple of weeks if you wanted to, 2 more weeks when you have to flex Devonta Smith.
Unless you've got an easy schedule until then.
Unless you have an easy schedule, then you can't do it. Yeah. But again, I mean, it's something that's it's a production upside booster for a specific position in your starting lineup. So whatever you're losing, you are going to get a boost somewhere else, but will the opportunity cost be worth it in the short run? With a 4-0 start, I think it will definitely be worth it in a couple of weeks, and I would just look and see what you can get right now. You can start shopping now, but you don't have to be in a rush to do it ASAP.
Yeah. And Falky, we got your review as well, man. Appreciate you. All right. Yeah, if you have any more questions, Incorruptible, feel free to just drop in the chat.
Yeah.
Appreciate you a ton, man.
So we got a start sit from Cranon. Yep, this is a Dynasty.
Yep, so let's just look through. He's got it filled out, but let's verify here. You've got Love and Caleb over Penix over, yeah, so.
So the big thing is Monungai at running back over Sanders, Caleb Johnson. This is if
Yes.
Swift is down, you got to go
Swift is down, you
Monungai.
go for it.
Yeah.
Puka, CD, London, what a team. Goddard, you got J-Mo here. Man, you can start after Chisholm.
I think you're
lineup's-
right on point here.
Your lineup's great.
Yep.
It says the running back room's in shambles, but like if you go, if Monungai doesn't go, then you're probably looking at starting
You probably
Miles
go
Sanders,
Miles Sanders
at that point. So I would plug in Miles Sanders if Swifty plays. Outside of that though, like the rest of your lineup, like I would do Goddard over Njoku if Goddard does play. Right? Goddard or Njoku?
It's close.
I'd probably say Goddard. But your flexes are good. Your flexes are good.
Let's look at our rankings.
I'm sure we have Njoku higher because of Goddard coming off.
Yes, possible. Same tier. Njoku's 10, Goddard's 13. So they both have tough matchups, honestly. Goddard's got the Rams, Njoku has Green Bay. Here's the thing with Cleveland. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right starting Goddard. I think Goddard's fine.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Krenon.
We're not gonna make a stink about guys in the same tier. Like, it's kind of gonna be a toss up with those guys this week with the matchups that they have. Correct.
Jay Byler says, Nathan Avery, can I get a Go Cavs on the stream? Well, I just read it. I just said it technically, so that's what you'll get.
There you go. Hey, they have a better shot now this year because they don't have to go through Tyrese. So that's one team down. I will say, aside from the actually I won't even say aside. I think of all the superstars that we fought through in that whole postseason run, I had the most fun watching Donovan.
Donovan Mitchell was fun.
Dude. He's
so
beast.
fun to watch. He's so scary too.
He's not really
unfortunately flamed out because they literally didn't have any help.
He's not like a stinky butt like
no, he's not. Donovan's just
like everybody else, like Cat and freaking pretty much everyone else
they're all
was pretty stinky at some point, and Donovan Mitchell was cool, calm, collected pretty much the entire time. So I admired him for that. I thought that was very respectable.
Justin, we appreciate you, man. We love you. I wouldn't put it past you to make us try to say go Cavs. That doesn't surprise me at all. Yep. CK's got a start sit question for us. So this is a non-PPR league. So in a non-PPR, we're going to look at, I am still starting, well, really, it would be Nico. You have really good non-PPR wide receivers here. Nico, BTJ, oh my gosh, gotta go James Cook here. I hope he started James Cook. And even in a non-PPR, you got to go Travis Etienne as well. And then you go Tyler Warren. If Tyler Warren doesn't start, it's going to be Kyle Pitts. So from down there, you're going to go Nico Collins there. Second wide receiver, you're going to go Brian Thomas Jr. At tight end, we'll go Tyler Warren. If he doesn't play, then you go Pitts. Hopefully you flex James Cook or you started James Cook already. If you didn't, then you would probably go to London at that point. But we'll go James Cook and Travis Etienne in your flex spots in a non-PPR league. Bailey says, give me a blank blank. I'm not giving you the blank blank on the super chat, Bailey. You can't make me do it. I'm not freaking doing it. He did say I started Cook. Nice, CK. Okay, yep. I would start like ETN in this league. So, Denick wants to know if you won Rookie of the Year. Yeah. We need to decide that. I think the votes are in, but we need to announce the winner. So we'll do that soon. All right. Yannick did say respect for how well you pronounce Falky. Falky's a German name for Falcon. Even I'm not a Falcon. That's pretty cool though.
That is.
Yeah, I figured it was Falky, but.
Yeah.
Starts a question here real quick from Widow. Brian Thomas or Zay, you go BTJ. Flex spot, you're between. Yeah, you got to go ETN. Got to start ETN. Until you don't. Got to start until you don't. I completed that one, so you're good. All right, we should be good now. Again, we've got a couple teams in the queue right now. So if you would like to get your team up here, again, you do an infinite, it's going to be live. You do a live, it's going to be live. You do Andy Motherflocker, it's going to be live as well. And so, link is down there if you want to do that.
Team Turf Toe. I wonder who you have on your team. This is A Disney's team 24-26.
Alex.
Team Turf Toe. What's up, guys? I've been playing with Turf Toe. Bums. I'm going to be reloading this year. I do have an idea on guys to go for. My pick will most likely be high. Who to offload, who to go for. 12 team super flex, 0.5 tight end premium, 3 flex, start 10. Year 1 in this league also. Figure I'm down tiering at some position.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
Stinks.
Losing Burrow sucks.
Yeah.
Team Turf Toe, we got you at 12th here. So probably looking at a reload here, a rebuild. 12 team start 10, super flex PPR. It's a half point tight end premium. We got Burrow, Purdy. You got to grade that probably as a 5 or 6 now. Benson, Mixon, Blue. It's realistically that's a 2. Nico, T-Mac, Zay, T. Higgins. This is nice. This is an 8. That's an 8. That's nice. Nice depth. And then probably a 1 at tight end.
Yeah.
Man, where has Terrence Ferguson been, man?
We're going 1 year reload. Not number 1 in the depth chart.
I was like, oh, I like Terrence Ferguson. He's played legitimate like 2 snaps. He played 5 snaps on special teams.
7% snap share against Tennessee.
7. He played 5, and they were all special teams.
Yeah.
Sean McVay is trying to ruin my fantasy.
Interestingly enough, Colby Parkinson, shoulder injury, sprained AC joint, so he might be out for a bit. But Higbee is unquestioned number 1 right now. So it's Higbee, Terrence, and then Davis Allen after that. If Colby's down with the
I'm gonna say Davis Allen's been getting work over him.
Yeah.
They drafted him for nothing.
Yep.
Come on.
That was an interesting pick, I will say, in hindsight. Like, interesting that they did that. But, you know, hey, can't criticize them yet. It's only been 2 games. So we are going to go 1 year reload here for sure. You have all your future picks. I think you'll be able to salvage this within a calendar year. Fine heading into next year, especially with your wide receiver room. But yeah, as far as Burrow's concerned, I would hold as a reload. I would just plan on holding Burrow.
Yeah.
Don't sell him low. You have a ton of depth at wide receiver, which I really like. I think a lot of these guys have good value upside. Golden and Burden, I think you're kind of stuck with just holding right now. Tet, we definitely stick with. Nico is a guy that we'll probably want to either A, pivot from, or B, down tier from. And then T. Higgins, I think we got to stick with T. Higgins as well. A lot of people are trying to buy T. Higgins for nothing. And it's kind of annoying. So I think you got to stick with him.
You sound like you're speaking from personal experience there.
The amount of trade questions I've answered. T. Higgins. Yeah. At this point, they do feel like my teams. So
They are. They're our customers' teams. That's essentially our teams.
Your teams are our teams. In the best way possible.
If somebody was like, hey, you can either win 10 Dynasty leagues this year, or your customer can win I would take my customer.
I am more emotionally invested in Steely's team than I am my Dynasty teams. So I will I'm DMing him every week.
You said he's 0-2, right?
He's 0-2 right now. Yeah. And he's getting just trade offer after trade offer after trade offer from all of his league mates for all of his contending pieces because they know he should not be 0-2. So I'm like, yeah, you're going to want to stick it out for at least a couple more weeks and you can kind of see. But he's gotten some interesting offers for guys where, like, if he were to make those moves, he would be folding. But
we did have a question. This is a good one. Road to Finance Freedom. Can you guys talk about why you still have Marv ahead of Tet and rest season redraft ranking? It seems like it should be Tet by a decent margin. You could consider them in the same tier. I'd be totally cool with it. You know, through the first couple weeks, like Tet's a game of 11 and 16, Marv's a games of 18 and 4, and so like it's just a too small a sample size. But I've only got them 2 spots apart.
Tet has been on the rise, and Marv has fallen down.
Yeah, so I've got them very close.
I mean, there's a point
if you want to rank Tet over Marv, I'm
crisscross, sure.
I'm not going as far enough to say it should be a decent margin, but I do think that you could rank them if you prefer one or the other. Then they're in the same tier.
Yeah.
So.
Let's pivot from Nico as one move here. Another move we'll take Jalen Warren, and Mixon if he carries any value whatsoever right now. And we will just go higher value upside. Burrow and Purdy, we got to hold. A lot of these guys are holds. Benson's a hold. Tet's a hold. Higgins a hold. Flowers a hold. Actually, no, we can pivot from Flowers to Rice. I would do that. Do that before Rice comes back. So realistically, again, 2026 rookie picks I think are going to be good, just general targets for this team. I would try to get Harvey at a discount right now, if you can. And then your wide receiver targets will be London and Rashee Rice.
Good one.
Okay, are you like in full support of us at least just picking up Koo and seeing what he does, like in practice? Can we just try?
I definitely wouldn't be afraid of that. I will say, I'm not so quick to get rid of Schrader because
I'm not quick to get rid of Schrader. I'm just quick to try out
Schrader's
Koo.
been fine, so like I don't know. That's kind of thing with kickers. Sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Koo's hit some 60-yarders.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason he got released. He kind of sucked recently, but
I mean,
sure. If it's no risk, you can put him in practice and see what he does. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, I'm with you.
But it's also not like kickers have gotten cut before and not come back.
I think BK has Rice. BK's in this league and he has Rice, so he's not selling.
That really makes me mad. Are you kidding me?
I see BK in 6th right here. Yeah. He's not
oh my gosh. No.
Good call, Alex.
Okay, try to get Henderson. Henderson would be nice. And then I'll give you BTJ or London as an option when you're pivoting.
Just play the market. Just play the market. You know the drill. And we're gonna we have videos every week, and so like
play the market and target assets that have yet to reach their value ceiling.
You'll be able in the videos to find like guys we think you should play the market on as well. And really, your primary goal should just be to make as many moves as you can right now. So,
yep, this should be a pretty quick reload.
It should. Yeah, you'll be just fine. I don't think you're like bottom of the rank. Like this league's pretty even. If you're looking at the guys above you, you are just right behind them. You could easily be 6th in this league in value by next week. So,
yep. All right, man. Any follow-ups? Any questions? Feel free to let us know.
Justin says, how often in retrospect do you make redraft mistakes because you're still in the dynasty mindset? Omarion Hampton's killing Avery and me right now. So that wasn't really a dynasty take. Like I was very separated on that because remember my dynasty take on Omarion Hampton was that he was going to do so well this year that he was going to fly up rankings. Look, it's been 2 weeks. Hampton can have a dynamite year still.
This was not an exclusive Avery and Nathan take. I mean,
it was not.
If I had gotten the first overall pick, if you guys hadn't screwed us in the competition, like,
who's you guys?
I would have gotten you. I would have taken Hampton there as well. I would have taken Hampton. Kyron had the same first 3-round start that Avery did. And I would be in shambles right now as well.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people. Danny thought Hampton was a great pick there. A lot of people liked Hampton there. Hampton was one of those guys that was not going to fall in the flock league. So
correct.
At this point, you pretty much just cross your fingers and hope that he's going to get consistent work for the rest of the season. It's just a matter of when.
He's going to be just fine, by the way.
I think he's totally fine as well. There's a reason I'm advocating for him to be a buy in Dynasty at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Disney.
Let's do it.
Appreciate you, man.
Alex, appreciate you, man.
Next up is going to be Milky.
Milky, let me know you're still here, man. Keith says, how much are the team blueprints? So you got a couple options for you here, Keith. If you're not a member, they're going to be the most pricey. And so you see people buying for like $79. That's how much they are if you're not a member. Members, our monthly members, get them for $50, just over $50. And the best way to get a blueprint and the best deal is, of course, getting the membership, because the membership comes with the free blueprint and it comes with a blueprint every week. So you end up getting like 25 reviews, but you end up paying.
And if you do it on stream, we'll do the
I was going to say, and if you get the annual membership on stream, we'll do a live one for you too. So it's live. It's also infinite blueprint where you get a new one every week. And then you get a new one every month in the off season. So it's $10 more than a live blueprint is. And so those are the 3 ways. And again, you pick your favorite. The best value is the membership, and we made it that way on purpose, but because we can offer whatever we want. But appreciate it. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any other questions, let us know.
All right, Milky, looking at your team.
Axiom says you guys doing a non-dynasty stream tonight, have a blockbuster trade. Just send it in. We can do it on this. We can do it on this one. Dylan says you sent away Evans for AJ Brown. What do we think? In Dynasty, Dylan? I mean, my gosh. Yes. There's Christian. What's up, Christian? Good to see you, man. Let's freaking do this. Did we refresh the no trade questions, right? Okay, cool. We're good.
Let's refresh.
All right, let's take a look at this one. And again, if you guys want to get your team in the queue, we got you. So let's do this. All right, rough start. Wondering what I should do here. You are first by a long shot. 300 points for looking here. You're top of the league still. You're close to the top of the league. You have oh my good gosh, look at his points against.
Oh, that's
I can tell you exactly what we're going to do with this team. You do not need to panic. We can still give you some moves here, but you are absolutely contending still and you're going to make the playoffs.
Yep.
You're unlucky is what you are. 400. There's nobody else above 300 points against, and you have 426.
Yep.
That's insane. You're going to be fine here, Christian, but let's go ahead and review this team. We can give you some moves to make as well. Start by grading it out. It's a 10-team start 9 Superflex PPR league. Hurts, Purdy, Dak, 7. In a 10-team, it's a 7. Hampton, Achane, Sharbs. So Hampton and Achane still gets you to
another
6 or 7. 7 probably, yeah.
7.
Puka, Rome, Egbuka, Olave, Addison, Adams.
That's another 7. Maybe 8.
7. That's an 8 at wide receiver, in my opinion. Yep. And then Njoku is a 3.
Yep.
So 7, 8, 3. This is a very, very good team here. So I'll go well-rounded here. Definitely not freaking out on this. Definitely not freaking out on this. But obviously you have some question marks here because you know, and we can fix that because you've got 3 startable QBs in a super flex league, and so we're gonna down tier or trade one. Thank you, Anna. Bye. You obviously have Hampton, but I think you continue to start him. We have Ibuka here. We're gonna look at an Ibuka deal. So let's start with the quarterback deal. I think we move. I think we keep Hurts. Obviously, you have the problem with moving a quarterback right now, Nate, is you have the Purdy injury.
Yeah, that's tough to do. That's really tough to do, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I think I would hold all 3, especially in the 10 team, because the value return that you're gonna get.
Let's look at an Ibuka trade.
Going to be discounted. Yeah.
Get up to a higher receiver.
Okay. So you would do like an up tier, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I would pivot from Addison as well. I would try to get a wide receiver one in his range, or you could use Addison and Ibuka to get a premier wide receiver.
Yep.
And then third move I'm looking at here is taking our running back depth, Charbonnet, Benson, Spears. I would up tier there as well.
Yeah, people will pay for those guys too.
Charbonnet, Benson especially.
And eventually you're going to be trading your first. I mean, here's the thing. With your points 4 already.
How much really would it cost you to get from Egbuka to JSN?
Not much.
Not that much.
Not much. That's when you got to just explore
I would go ahead
and
and
do,
take
in my opinion,
JSN
here. And Christian, let us know if you have any questions while we're doing this or any comments on what we're saying. Let us know. You know your league better than us, but you know, even just looking at the bottom teams in this league, why did it refresh here? I'm gonna try to poach here for a minute off the bottom.
Poach.
Let's poach some guys.
As in like poached eggs.
Bottom team has Henry.
Ooh.
Now the bottom team might think he's contending, but when he's 1-1, he's not probably contending.
I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I'd move Addison for a running back.
Boop. The Saquon is available, and so if you can pivot from maybe one of your running backs to Saquon, like even. It's tough. Saquon's not a bad one though. Like I would consider a Hampton for Saquon swap maybe on a contending team like this. Saquon's also got some installation. Looks fine this year too. Sutton and Tyreek Hill are both on some of these bottom teams. This is only a start 9, so
to another 0-2 teams.
This is only a start 9. Yeah, this guy's 0-2, but. Interesting.
Okay. That one where he might be definitely for sure. Kind of sort of maybe. Yeah. Barkley's not a bad target for sure.
No, I don't think so either. I would probably go for him.
I'll give you Barkley as a general target. And then if you have to go cheaper, then I would stick with Henry as a target. Saquon, Henry, and then JSN at wide receiver when we're up tiering from Mecca, Egbuka. You're not going to be able to get every single one of these guys, but again, these are market plays. These are ways to kind of solidify your contention status. And then I'll give you so that's 2 running back targets, Saquon, Henry, and then JSN at wide receiver. Honestly, with that other 0-2 guy, if you want to play the odds with Scatterboo, I'm not against that, honestly, at all. You can move Charbonnet for Scatterboo, just do it. I would feel pretty good about that. Maximize that flex spot upside. And don't be afraid to get productive vets. One or two productive vets adding to this team, I think, is going to be totally fine because of the cornerstone establishment that you have here with Puka, Odunze, Hertz, etc. You can take on some of that risk. Kevin said Igbuka for Rice. We doing this? I have Igbuka. I would try to get Rice plus, but in a vacuum, yes, I do prefer Rashi's outlook this season compared to Igbuka's. But I would definitely try to get a plus on top. So Saquon, Henry, Scatterboo, and JSN. Third comment here is you have Njoku and Juwan Johnson. I would say your tight end room is serviceable. That position is the last of your priorities. Yes. So, like, if you're going to get some sort of deal from or some sort of offer from one of your league mates that requires that you offload one of your really solid wide receivers or running backs for a tight end, I would just avoid it, honestly, unless you're getting some crazy good deal. I wouldn't go out of your way to sacrifice running back, wide receiver production upside that you're plugging into your starting lineup every single week for a tight end when you can get by with Njoku and Juwan Jennings' production right now, or Juwan Johnson's production right now. So let us know if you have any questions on this, man. Overall, again, mainly going to have you target some running backs here and kind of solidify what I think could be that elite value production or elite level production at wide receiver, which would probably merit a move from Igbuka to another guy that we think is going to be able to kind of maintain that production for the rest of the season. So
yeah, we appreciate you, Christian. If you have any questions, let us know, my man. But thanks for sending one in. We really appreciate it. Hopefully this helps. I would not panic, Christian. You are good to go with this team. You just unlucky so far. 400. That is legit. The points against discrepancy is insane.
Yeah, that's brutal.
But you'll recover from that. Again, if you have any questions, got it.
What are your points against in the Flock League? They're nothing crazy, are they?
No, but they will be after this week.
I'll probably be 130s.
I'll probably be top 3 after this week because Badaki's going to drop a ton of points on me now because of
Shakir and James Cook.
Yeah,
that was
which is it's par for the course. Like, I mean, I'm always going to get a ton of. I just can't. I used all my luck last year. I'm just fine. Look, don't care. I got that. That's all I wanted.
That's the one that moves around, right?
Yeah. So I don't.
Is your name on it? They have a sticker, right?
Yeah,
your name on
I do have I have the stickers.
Oh, you got to put it on.
I haven't yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
But
the little guy you'll be able to.
But that one up there, that one stays. That one is mine forever. So, yep.
I'll be adding mine at the end of this year.
Yeah, no. If you win yours, then we'll go on your side.
Then
we'll just keep stacking them on the top shelf.
We can be champ. Buddies.
What we need to do is 10 years from now, that'd be sick.
Like all on the top shelf is what you're saying.
Yep. If we both take it multiple times.
Or honestly, we could even like add it to this wall somehow, like put hooks on there.
That'd be sick.
That would be.
We're gonna keep winning Block League. Jaden Higgins, CJ Stroud in a second for Bo Nix. I mean, realistically, from a value standpoint, Bo Nix is the value winner by a long shot here with where CJ Stroud's value is at. Super young team. I'm fine doing this, man. It's fair, Bubba. It's fair.
I would take Nix, yeah.
Adam's got a trade question for us. Marvin Harrison Jr. For Cam Scatterboo and Keon Coleman. This is selling pretty low. I would hold here, Adam. Realistically, if you're going to trade away at Marvin Harrison Jr., those two assets don't necessarily matter. You could down tier from Marv or pivot from Marv. But this guy doesn't have any receivers that you would even be willing to trade for here. So I would just say hold. I would not trade Marv to that team if I were you, Adam. Big trade here in a redraft league. This is a 12-team start 7. He's be trading Malik Neighbors and Omarion Hampton for Nico and Devon Achane. I'm not going to lie.
Redraft.
I know. I'm not going to lie. I think I'd take Nico and Achane here.
Yeah.
I think you get a chance to get on Hampton for that price, you do it. So I'd do it. Appreciate you. Yeah, the helmet over 10K every day. I agree. All right. Who's up? Is it Daniel's next? Noodle Frisbee, that right? Yeah, Noodle Frisbee. Daniel, what's up, man? Again, y'all, we've got 3 more in the queue, so if you'd like to get in the queue, you'd be up here fairly soon. There's a link to get your team reviewed right here. Appreciate you guys. All right, Noodle Frisbee. Second year Dynasty League here. I had Chris McCaffrey, Saquon, Chuba, traded him away because my team was and is old for essentially Tet, Javonte, and 4 firsts. Wow. It's not bad. What are the moves for my team? It's a hard rebuild. As you should look at Flying Blue's team because this league has done some crazy trades. So Flying Blue, is Flying Blue team name? Is that the top one here? Yeah, his team is disgusting. Oh my gosh. That top team is gross.
Yeah, this is an 8-team.
This is an 8-team. We've got you at 5th here. And an 8-team, it's a lot easier to hard rebuild. You've got 1, 2,
close
3,
to the bottom
4,
of the league in points for, and
6.
it looks like you have the most pick value, so you are building for the
He's
future.
probably going to be future value.
He has 527 first.
Yeah, he's
so
probably
we'll
gonna
go future value.
Yeah, it's going to be future value. Or you're probably just... Here's the thing, though. With a team with 527 first, is he only on 1-year rebuild at that point?
You're not wrong.
So he's probably have to categorize as a hard rebuild.
Multi-year. Yep.
So let's go.
Correct,
let's do.
That's this year. That's next year.
You're a hard rebuild, but really, it's not even a hard rebuild. It's just a rebuild because if those first were 26s, you would be a future value team. You have enough first to be a future value team.
The issue is you've locked yourself into building
a rebuild
for 2027 because you can't offload those 27 picks at a discount before they reach maturity in like the 2026.
Right.
If that makes sense. So it's just going to take a little extra time. That's what you sacrifice when you're investing in a class that's a year out of the near one. So you did lose Burrow. That's unfortunate. Burrow, Baker, McCarthy, Geno in a super flex 18 is probably going to be like a 5. Quinshawn, Monty, Crosby, Merritt, Aaron Jones. That's a 2 at running back. Tet, Addison, DJ Moore, Matthew Golden, Chris Godwin at wide receiver. We'll probably give you like a 4 or 5.
Actually, no, an 18.
Yep. And then Sam Laporta is down to, he's the tight end 4, 18 right middle of the road, so you're like a 6.
Yeah, so I'd say he got Pitts too.
So
probably 6 or 7.
5, 2, 4, 6.
Hey Michael, what's your flock username? I can give you another trade question. We can give you some comments on that trade here. So, yeah, hard to rebuild. It's fun. You're really not in that bad of shape here, but we're gonna make some moves. Obviously, first, I think a couple ones to jump off the page first. Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, Javonte Williams, Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones. All of those guys need to be on here.
Yep.
Montgomery, actually, there are 5 running backs. Montgomery, JCM, Jones, Williams, and Mason. We're moving every single one of them. We're moving those guys. We're moving Geno. We're gonna hold Burrow. We're gonna move Baker. And then at wide receiver, realistically, I'd like to move DJ Moore. Your wide receivers are fine outside of that. So, and then I'd like to move Laporta. So I'll let you pick which of those 3 you want to.
Okay, so I was able to get Crosby, Merritt, Mason on the same. I got Monty and Javonte on the same, and then at wide receiver we're going DJ Moore and Laporta.
Yeah, I was gonna say I said move Baker in this format and then move Laporta.
And you said DJ Moore.
And DJ Moore for wide receiver. Yep.
Okay.
So all of the above.
We'll probably prioritize the non-QB since they carry the least amount of value in an 8-team. DJ Moore and Laporta. Honestly, higher value upside for both of those guys. Go pivot from Crosby, Merritt, and Mason, and then go save for long-term assets for Monty and Javonte Williams. I would try to get 26 rookie picks. I know very clear that you're trying to invest in 2027 almost exclusively. I'm just telling you, you're going to be feeling a lot better heading into 2027 if you can get some extra help in the 2026 class.
And Mike, I sent you a trade question
to build for the future here. So just my 2, 3, or 4 cents. I would also explore offers for Addison. See if you can get a higher value upside wide receiver.
Yep. I fear Addison might lose some value when he comes.
So do I.
Was not expecting this low passing volume. Although with wins, it might be different. Again, gotta consider that as well.
That is also true. Okay, here's a couple of buy low options. Basically, make as many trades as you can to build small value wins and target assets that have yet to reach their value ceiling. And what I would do is probably go for Henderson at a discount at running back, and then I'm going to give you 2 wide receiver targets. I think we're going to go for Rasheed and we're going to go for Olave. I would be aggressive with these guys. I would be trying to get these players before they start producing at a higher level. Again, all these guys are technically disappointing. Rasheed's not on the field. Henderson's splitting with Ramondre. And Olave is getting a lot of target volume, and he has not scored a touchdown yet. So every single one of these guys, once this production inevitably goes up, is when, and again, it'll help you continue to play the market to offload players that have reached their value ceiling, target guys that have not. So Henderson, Rasheed Rice, Olave, and 26 rookie picks will be your targets.
So it's sad to hear about Baker, but really, yeah, I mean, again,
yeah,
Baker's not going to go up in value, and that is somebody that, you know, inevitably, as much as we love Baker for almost any dynasty team, on a dynasty team where you really just need to go up in value, he's probably going to work against you in that way. He will just slowly kind of fall, even if he does well, and so we'll just move him for somebody that can go up. That's, you know,
or you can move him for a guy like a running back or wide receiver.
So should I try to move into my 27 first for trades? No, because you own 5/8 of the first. You own 5/8 of the first round in 2027. No, I wouldn't. I would hold him and let him appreciate. That's value that's guaranteed to go up in a class where the hype is crazy already. We're only a year and a half away now from that draft. And so you're looking at next year rebuilding, and then the year after that, you're going to be good to go. So if you're confident this league is going to make it that long, then you should hold them.
Yep, got to hold them.
If you have doubts about that, then maybe you do consider moving them. But if you're confident it's going to last, then you're going to be good to go when those appreciate.
I think that's another risk, honestly, that a lot of people don't consider when they do try to build too far out in the future. Is a 3-year outlook is we determined a dynasty outlook, a dynasty lifetime being 3 years for a reason. That's because realistically, a lot of dynasty leagues just don't last much longer than 3 to 5 years. And for you to be aware of like, hey, there is a risk that this league doesn't last as long as you would hope it could, that definitely merits you probably not wanting to target any picks beyond 2027.
Yeah, no, if you're targeting 2028, you're wasting your time. I mean, like, it's actually, you end up at a net loss at that point. So,
yeah.
All right, but he said, I attempted a Travion trade of Monty into late 27, in a late 27 first from got rejected a week or two ago. Any other good combination options? Oh yeah, and you said then you said, well, hold the first. Yeah, I would just hold there. I would just be moving your players, packaging your players for, you know, younger guys. So 2-for-1s are fine, 1-for-1s are fine, but really player for player trades are what we're focused on here. So. CGR says, Avery, tell him to give me all of his 2027 first for free. Can't tell him that. Where's your team at, CGR Enjoyer? JT2 Money says, how do I upgrade to the annual Mother Flocker tier? So first, make sure on it for JT. I want to ask you, make sure is does your account say code domain on it? Make sure your account page says code domain. Are you a season pass holder or a monthly right now? What's your current tier? I can help you out. Neighbors in Paris. He said his team sucks. All right, well, Neighbors in Paris. You're second here. His team doesn't suck. No, his team's good. I don't know why you haven't submitted that one. That's a great team. Holy smokes. And 2 firsts. Oh, but he could definitely make some moves here. Oh my gosh. That's a good team, though. You're a monthly. Okay, here. I'll send you the direct link right here. 1 second.
So don't give credit.
I know.
All right. I'm Really Dumb is up next.
I am really dumb. AKA, he was here. 1 sec.
And before we do that one, really, if you want to mark the tweet, awesome. We got a couple of trade questions.
Here's the link.
That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. I just saw 3 trade questions and they all disappeared.
Trade questions.
Why did they all disappear?
JT.
What the heck?
There you go. Use that link to do it. You can change your tier to annual motherflocker, and then it will give you the free voucher for the team review tonight. So,
dude.
Yeah, there's Alex. What's up,
wait,
Alex?
wait. Oh, you already answered Adam's Whole Milk is King and Bubba.
Yeah, we answered those before the stream. We got Pookie Mike's, though.
I'm the one that didn't
Pookie Mike. Alex, we got your team review. Appreciate you, buddy. I know Alex. He's always here. Man, I love Alex. Nico Monty for Garrett Wilson and Quinshawn Judkins. It's not bad.
You'd take away Monty and I would do it. Take away Monty and it's fair.
I'll have to get him. Hold on, give me 1 second.
What do you think?
Already pretty fair. It's already pretty fair. It's a 10. This is a 10 team. So Nico's a little bit more valuable here, but it's already pretty fair. I'm like honestly okay doing it.
I'll call it a dub if you can keep Monty out of the deal, but
appreciate you, CGR. Enjoy.
That's where we're at. Fair deal. Buying Quinshawn low before his usage goes up. It makes sense. All right, so we've got I'm Really Dumb up next. Team name is 10K Immortals. Looks like you are, he says, got it. How does it look? I have 2 stacks, Falcons and Bears. Having both makes me uneasy. Invested in wide receiver, but got Brees for basically free this offseason. I'm adverse to investing a lot in the same positions. We also have 1 IDP flex. So you are number 1 in the power rankings, 1-1. Got the best points for in the league, actually, it looks like. And probably just had an unlucky loss in one of the weeks. So, yeah, it looks like a good roster here. This is a 1 QB, 12 team start 7, half PPR. Half PPR does matter. Caleb Williams at QB and a 12 team and a 1 QB. It's going to be a 4. Bijan, Brees, Tony Pollard, Rachel Tootin is going to be a solid 6 to 7 at running back. I'll give you a 6. Puka, London, Odunze, Golden, Downs, Pittman. That's a really, really good wide receiver room. I'll give you an 8 there. And then Kincaid is a 2. This is a wide receiver factory. Contend, reload. You're flexing Odunze, Puka, and London are your top 2 options. Bijan and Brees. Kincaid, basically. This is, again, in a start 7 where depth really doesn't matter that much. I would be making multiple up tiers here to maximize your starting lineup upside so that you can ensure that you're a top contender this season.
Hey, JT, if you're on mobile, which I'm assuming you are because we have this issue sometimes, turn your phone sideways or scroll to the right and you'll see the other options there. We got to fix that.
Yeah, in a start 7 format, upside is absolutely everything.
Yep, scroll to the right.
Only make moves that improve starting lineup. You have the value, the depth and the value to make a couple up tiers on this team. So looking at those potential options for you, we're going to take Pollard and Tootin. And we're going to get a better running back option to put behind Bijan and Brees. We're going to go at wide receiver. We'll take Golden and Downs. And we will up tier there. And then, again, basically any guys that I think should never really touch your starting lineup or you're not going to be competing in a 12-team start 7 is we'll also take Kincaid and Pittman and we'll up tier there as well. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, wide receiver factory, contend reload. So Pollard, Tootin up tier, Golden Downs up tier, Michael Pittman, Kincaid up tier. I have you making up tiers all across the board for a reason. I do not care about your bench. That's not something that we really want to focus on. I would probably go, when we're up tiering from Kincaid, I don't want to go too crazy spendy. But honestly, what are we going into week 3? We are this week and next week away from Kittle being eligible to come off of IR. I would risk it for the biscuit, and I would go for Kittle, honestly, just to raise that upside. As long as you have a viable cheap backup option to pair with a guy like Kittle, if you target him, just go get like Ertz for nothing. Because again, Ertz versus Kincaid, no difference, and their value couldn't be further apart. So,
and Alex, by the way, if while we're doing this, you have any questions, drop your questions or comments in the chat so we can talk to you while we do this. But I mean, to answer your question, you asked how it looks. I mean, it looks you got a good dynasty team.
Yeah. When we're up tiering at running back from Tony Pollard and Tootin, I just want to go with some higher production upside guys. Kamara has objectively higher production upside, and so does Chuba as well. Any one of those guys, any given week, again, once bye weeks come, potential injuries, like you can put any of those guys in your flex and you're feeling pretty decent about it in this format. And then Golden and Downs, if we're up tiering at wide receiver, I would go for Flowers. So Chuba, Kamara, Flowers, and Kittle are going to be the targets for this team. Again, it's just all going to be about upside here. I'm glad that you have depth to work with because that allows you to make some of these up tiers that I want you to do.
He doesn't think you can get Kittle from the guy who has him.
Okay.
That's fine.
Try for Kraft.
Yeah. Kraft is a good one. If you have to end up going cheaper, but always go Kelsey.
Yeah.
So there are some cheap options. You have flexibility at tight end. And you're not going to be pigeonholed into going one way or another. It's not going to screw you whether you get an elite one or get a cheap. Really
it does matter a little bit more in a start 7 though.
Yeah, you're right. It does. That's
why I'm having
one
him,
QB start 7.
That's why I'm having him up tier there.
Yeah. Yeah. See what you can do, man. I mean,
all right, man. Let us know if you have any questions on this one. Again, a uniquely shallow format, so want to adjust accordingly when it comes to the moves that we have you make.
Yeah, JT, just submit your voucher for the free team. You do the Team Blueprint 1.0 from the drop down. It should be free for you, and just submit it and we'll do it live. Let me know your Flock username so when it comes through, I already know. But appreciate you so much, Alex. He said, what do you think about quarterback? Should I upgrade there?
So Caleb Williams, honestly, for all the negative press that Caleb Williams has been getting, his production has been fine. 27 or 24 and 18 points through the first 2 weeks. In a Ben Johnson offense where Rome Odunze is getting the production that he's getting, and the running back room being kind of as lackluster as it's been, you're probably looking at Caleb Williams finishing as like a top 12 QB this year in fantasy. And that's more than serviceable. That's totally fine. And with the passing volume that he's offering, and honestly, the rushing upside, 58 rushing yards with a rushing touchdown in week 1. And like 5 more rushing attempts in week 2 against Detroit. I think he'll be fine. You could look into up tiering from him as well, though, if you wanted to pay a depth wide receiver piece instead of up tiering at tight end. If you can't get that done, then you could look at a Caleb Williams up tier. But I think it would only honestly be worth it if you go and get Daniels, Lamar, or Allen. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth up tiering. So
he said, do you think it's a problem that I have 2 Falcons and 2 Bears in this roster?
No.
We would have pointed it out if it was an issue. We see stuff like that instantly, and honestly,
if you had Odunze and DJ Moore, then yes. If you had
correct.
Drake London and
even
Kyle Pitts and Darnell Mooney all on the same team, I'd be like, you probably want to diversify a little bit. But when you're talking about a running back versus a wide receiver in an offense, we really should do honestly some like concrete statistical research on this. But again, just based off of our own experience and what we've seen, there is no knock in almost any offense in the NFL that's really going to take away from you having a wide receiver 1 and a running back 1 in the same offense. It's not an exclusive relationship. So
But that's a good question, though. You're asking all the right questions. You're thinking through it the correct way. But I think you're diversified enough. And again, really what we're worried about is guys who have inverse relationships in terms of fantasy points on a week-to-week basis. Yeah. And really with your guys, they don't.
Bijan and London are not going to kill you.
No,
them both on the same team.
Like, it was just like same thing with like Jamar Chase and Chase Brown. Like they're not gonna they're gonna produce independently of each other. So again, if you have any, don't feel free to ask any more questions you have. You can let us know. But we appreciate you. We'll send you the full blueprint over tomorrow on your My Reviews page. Keith said bought the $38 membership. It's what popped up. Upgraded annual motherflocker for the blueprint. Yes, Keith, I sent you the link. Hopefully you got it. And you can either turn your phone sideways or scroll over if you're on mobile, or you should see it on just on the page on desktop, and then you should be able to. It will give you the free team review, and you'll be able to submit yours for tonight. So again, I've got the link right there. I just posted anybody who wants to get their team reviewed. Most people are doing the membership, which is the best deal, but comes with a free team review and comes with a team review every single week as well. And so take advantage. If you do the membership, we can just do your team right now on the stream. Give you a full blueprint for it. So
Yannick is up next here.
Yes.
Change it from Falky to Yannick.
I was gonna say change his name. I liked Falky.
Yeah.
What the Falky? All right.
So team name is Falky 04.
Nice.
Chris Rodriguez and McNichols are on waivers. Worth picking one of them up if Bill doesn't produce. In a deep league like this, a 12-team start 11, I would absolutely get McNichols off of waivers, and I would get Rodriguez waivers as well. Honestly, in a 12-team start 11 Superflex Dynasty League, very rare that those guys are available on waivers. Those will be some of the most valuable guys that you'll ever get on waivers, honestly. So I would go ahead and whatever waiver budget you have, I would drop a significant amount on both of them and just take your shot this year, because waivers are few and far between.
See on the far right side where it says picks and there's the little arrow there in the yellow box? Click that.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, those are the other guys. But I think you're mentioning the guys that are probably highest.
Yeah, so McNichols and Chris Rodriguez. Go ahead and snag there.
Your name can be whatever you want, dude. It was just funny because I liked Falky. I liked it because I said it right. Hey, JT, by the way, we got yours in. You're good to go. You're in the queue, man. All right. Let's start by grading here. 12-team Superflex start 11. So deeper league, PPR league. And this is an infinite, by the way, so you'll get an update on this every single month. You're first in our power rankings, though, but here by quite a decent margin. No tight end premium. Let's grade.
CT Scopeland. JT.
Yes, that's JT. Yep, he's good. Purdy, Gino, and Matt Stafford here in a 12-team Superflex. You're gonna have to probably go like 3 here, I think. Hampton, Juddy, maybe a 4.
I gave him a 4.
Hampton, Juddy, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, Woody Marks.
Solid 6.
Neighbors, Puka, Neat 10. Hawkinson.
Hawkins fits as like a 5.
Is it a 9 at wide receiver because he doesn't have anybody pass worthy?
Yep. Because the flex spot's pretty rough.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, well, we know what we're gonna do here. This is still, I mean, so this is the dilemma. Like this, technically, I wouldn't consider a wide receiver factor, even though wide receiver is strength. But are you considering it a wide receiver factor?
This one.
What was tight end? 4.
Yeah.
Oh well, no. It's Hawkinson. Yeah, that's his.
I would go wide receiver factor.
All right, wide receiver factor.
Most of his value is allocated to that position.
So we got you contending this year and next year, reloading the year after that if you need to. But definitely we can see some moves here.
0-2 start. Mama.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Your points against, you're not terrible. Looks like you just had a slow start, which makes sense. You've got the rookie running backs. Yeah. You've had Walker and Charbonnet. So, yeah, this does make sense that you've started like that. But we'll
Purdy injury as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're contending.
We'll see. We're still contending, I think. We'll see what we can do. This is an easy reload if you miss the playoffs or something, so I'm not worried about it at all.
Hold your future picks until midseason in case you do need to reload.
Whatever. Got Pitts. I'd rather start Pitts. Yeah, like Nate said, hold your picks. Not trading you first on this one.
Yeah, you don't need both of those tight ends, and you probably can't package them for too much of an upgrade at tight end at this point. So you may as well just ride with one and move the other for another position that you could use some extra help on. And actually, this one with the start 11 format, I would take Nico in down tier.
I would too. Depth is high upside flex spots is going to win.
Pretty important here. Yep. And then running back, Walker and Charbonnet is a pretty nice pairing to have. this week, case in point. So I think I'd just stick with both of those guys. Bofa. What would the third move be for you?
I mean,
you could swing it. Would you move Worthy for JMO?
oh god.
I would try to do that.
At this point, even just the short-term benefits of having JMO would for a contending team is gonna
that's what I'm thinking for this team.
allow me to say yes.
The extension's nice because I was worried with them.
No, he got freaking
having
paid, dude.
Not extended Hutch if they were actually going to just let him walk.
Yeah, in fact, I'm wondering where I have those guys ranked next to each other in Dynasty. Because, like, realistically, I think they should be about the same.
Yeah, they should be. I think with them being at least in the same tier for the build of your current roster, it probably just makes sense to go.
Yeah, I've got Worthy. I've got
JMO.
Worthy, JMO right there with Devonta Smith and Worthy and Higgins. So
Yeah.
I've got him pretty high. I've got him over DK, Olave. I moved him up quite a bit.
Yeah. So another guy, let's get a proven productive veteran at running back to pair with Hampton and Judkins, just kind of to not be super risky at running back. We get you Kamara. And then when we're down tiering from Nico Collins, probably want to go, hang on a second. How far do you want to down tier from Nico? Do you want to go to Odunze?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
I'm down with that.
Odunze it is.
Hopefully
And
still
then
get
you
one
should
on
get a
top.
pretty nice plus on top. Yeah. Let's get you. Would you take Odunze and Chuba over Nico?
Yeah, in a start 11, yeah.
Okay.
Or Jacobs.
Yeah, it's pricier. I was thinking the Kyron range, but I was wondering if that was too pricey. I'll give you Kyron, be aggressive. Kyron, Kamara, Odunze, and Jameson Williams can be your targets here. The more you can maximize that flex spot upside, the better off you're going to be. Another thing that I would note here is don't panic about the slow start. Just got to make the right moves to raise your production floor. Good there, Willis.
Oh.
All right, man. Nico down tier, Xavier Worthy, Pivot, Hawkins, another position. Just a recap for Kyron, Kamara, Odunze, and Jameson Williams. Those types of targets for this team, I think, are going to be really beneficial to raise your floor. So if you have any questions on this, let us know. Good luck on the rest of your season, and feel free to reach out to us. Let us know updates on your team, the status
Got
of
infinite
your
on
roster.
this one, so that'll help a lot.
That will help a lot for sure.
It'll update as you go. So we appreciate you, ma'am. If you have any other questions, of course, just let us know in the comments. Keith, I'm assuming yours is K-Ray, right? Yeah, that's K-Ray. So K-Ray's here, by the way. So you're good to go, man. We got you in the queue as well. Yeah, Yannick, he said, what do you think about Collins against AJ Brown and Kamara? Yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's too cheap, I think.
Not good enough.
Gotta go for more there.
Yep.
All right, In Christian says a start sit for us. Let's take a look at this. All right. What's up, Dynasty Duck? We did draft already. Yeah, you can go back. You should go back and watch it. But yeah, we did. We did do a draft. Okay.
We have a start sit from N.
Yep, I'm doing it. So Herbert and Baker, I like. You can't start Anthony Richardson. JT, James Conner. Yep. Puka, Amon-Ra, dang. Terry, nice. Njoku, Zay. And you're basically at your last flex spot between Christian Kirk, who I don't think is going to play, Wandale, and Pittman. I'll go Pity. We'll start Pity there. And I do like him over the rest of those guys. And you got Jordan Mason. Nice, yeah. Everything here is good, and I would start Pittman in your last flex spot. Shane, by the way, we got you as well. Shane, let us know if you're here in the comments, my man. But my queue is so screwed up right now. It's ridiculous. So, okay, that does make sense. So Yannick already had a team in here. His was just this. Oh, because he changed his name. That's why. So these are redrafts. Okay, so we got Alex, T.S. Copeland, Shane, and Keith. All you guys are here. Yeah, Yannick, appreciate you, man. If you have any other questions, let us know. We're happy to answer them for you. So, link to get in the queue, get your team featured on the stream tonight. I just dropped it. If you'd like more information on how to get one or to become a member, just let me know. We can walk you through it. But there's the link. You can follow that. Check it out. Create a free account with code domain. I'll give you some options there. So,
What's that?
Mango Liquid Death. I'm obsessed with these things because they're.
Is it like it's
water?
not sweetened or it's just like it's still water mango flavor?
It is. There is 2 grams of added sugar in it, so it's sweetened a little.
Okay.
But like it's 10 calories, so it's like to where if you have 3 of them, you're not really.
Yeah.
It's still much better than like.
Nice.
It's my thing, right?
I love.
Dude, you would love these then.
Slaps.
These are so good.
I think I'll have one.
Yeah, here I'll get you.
So Alex is up. It's going to be May. Had a rough start with the matchups and points against for first 2 weeks, but still feel like I could use more at running back and tight end. Do you guys think I should hold for now or try to get more production? Guy with Javonte's only team trying to rebuild currently. Any trade ideas with him or anyone else? Yeah, so let's check that out. I'll just go, honestly, after we grade this out, I'll go straight to the team with Javonte. You want to, Avery, while I'm grading this out, find the team with Javonte Williams.
Yep.
Drake May and Kyler Murray at QB is going to be a 6 right now. AR and Russ's backups. Brees, Quinshawn, RJ Harvey, Zach Charbonnet, Mixon. That's going to be a 3, 5, 6. We'll do 6 at running back as well. Jefferson, London. JSN, Nico, Tet, Ridley. That's an easy 10. And then Hawkinson's going to be good for a 4 right now. So wide receiver factory, no question about that. Tet is literally on your bench right now because you're so loaded at wide receiver. So we probably will want to just take one of your receivers, move them straight up for a high upside running back, and solve your running back issue, no problem.
I mean, the guy with Javonte also has Swift.
What's his team name?
And Dobbins. Number 10 here in the power rankings, Scott. Same old Q something. Same old.
Oh, he has Hampton. Well, he has AJ Brown. Okay, yeah. So,
yeah, I mean, there's a couple things.
I'm not gonna lie. Even if he's rebuilding, he's probably slow to move off of Hampton, unfortunately. Realistically.
Yeah, Hampton, no,
So,
but you can get Swifty and Javonte, and you're covered
for cheap depth.
Does he have a tight end we can get too?
You can move like Dante Thornton and Pat Bryant for Javonte and Swift.
Yep.
Do that.
You sure can. Give him some of those young wide receivers that are not going to help you at all this year.
Javonte and or Swift, that'll really help you at running back for sure. As far as the rest of the moves are going to go, again, this is not stuff that you have to do right now, but they are just ideas. If your league is going to be like slow to make moves at the moment, that's okay. Just be patient. But I think we are going to take of Jefferson, London, JSN, Nico, Tet. I think the guy who has the most value volatility right now, where I would rather just go pivot to a running back, is Nico Collins. Ted is just so safe and insulated. JSN's balling right now. Drake London is so safe and insulated, and JJ is JJ. So Nico is definitely the odd man out there, and I think it would just be worth going and getting honestly, probably like a Devon H.N.
Laura De La Colors, what's up? If I get the season pass, y'all getting me tonight. The season pass doesn't come with the team review. The annual Mother Flocker tier does. But if you do get that, yeah, you're going to be guaranteed on the stream tonight, live blueprint, infinite blueprint. You're going to get a blueprint every week, including the full blueprint and review live tonight.
If you want
annual
to,
if you
want to target Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, those types of running backs are pretty solid options to look at moving. Zach Charbonnet and Joe Mixon, I would just up tier there. And then I think I'll take Hawkinson and I'll just pivot.
Yeah, I mean
pivot or up tier.
You can even just get Pitts.
Yeah. Actually, I'll put up tier here. If you want to use like a second or something and try to go get Kraft before he rises even more, then you could do that as well. He's questionable, so
Yeah, with Kraft, I wonder where he's at in ranking.
He's been
Not in the top 50.
moving all over the
Yeah,
place.
Up
So
now. Oh
he's,
my goodness.
he's moving up for sure.
He's up there with Quinshon.
But
He's in the sixth.
Yeah, but the dynasty deals I've seen for Kraft, and again in this mock that we just saw today, he went 7th. And again, deals with him right now are all over the place, and none of them are like nearly as cheap as they were previously, but the returns are kind of all over the place, and some of them are very reasonable. Some people are trying to get out on them.
Yeah.
Which I don't really understand.
He did say the top end running backs are guys who are trying to compete, don't really want to move the cheap guys. So on this team, so probably, Oh, so the cheap guys on the team are probably the best options. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Which again, you can win a championship.
I'll give
with
you
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, I'll give you another cheap option. I think, like we said, Javonte and Swift are good options there. I think you had a good thought process there. If you want to go
He
with
said the guy with Kraft loves Thornton. That I would be licking your freaking chops.
Yeah, lick your chops and try that out. I'll give you Scattaboo as a cheaper option at running back.
Yeah, Dirty Pecker, send it in, man. We got you. Let me know when you submit it. Let me know your flock username, and I'll mark it as live.
Jeez, starting 0-2 is so unlucky on a team like this. Don't freak out about the slow start on this team. You'll be totally fine and expect.
That's all right, Alex. I have some great teams that I'm also 0-2. Actually, I'm only 0-2 in 2 leagues: the flock league and one other league, and I have 12 other freaking teams. Freaking stupid. The one league I want to win. The one league. Fine, I'm cool. Booty Clap says you traded Kraft for a first and a 2 PPR. Not sure if that's good or not. I'm rebuilding. I probably would have held Kraft for a 27 first Booty Clap, but. So Laura, I don't know if you heard I replied to your original comment. If the season pass will come with free trade question and free start set, so you can submit those on the stream. We can get to them. If you would like the free team review, that comes with the annual Mother Flocker tier. That's the annual Mother Flocker with code domain, and so you can if you want to switch over to that, then you can get.
I would just target players that really help raise your production floor this year, and I think that'll really help with your outlook and just your consistency this season.
It might look good in a couple weeks, Booty Clap. Here's the thing. I'm slightly weary to give people Kraft as a trade target because we're essentially betting by giving him a Kraft as a trade target that he's going to keep going up. What if he doesn't do anything for the next 4 weeks? Well, he's just going to go back down.
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily know he's a true.
But
so
again,
it might
regardless,
look fine.
regardless, he
I'm with
most
you.
likely will be producing more than Hawkinson will.
Definitely he will.
So.
No, that's why it's a fine trade. I'm with
That's
you
the first time
that I think he's going to keep going
Kraft
up.
as a target.
But Booty Clap, I mean, you could look good for that. He said, this is one of my 2 0-2 teams. That's how I am. That's how I am, Alex. And I have some decent teams that are 0-2. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know any of our supporters that were drafting Kraft or even necessarily in on Kraft. Or I mean, in the offseason.
No, including us.
No, and
we were very out on
like
Kraft.
like literally every Dynasty startup we did, he flew under the radar. Nobody took him in any drafts.
Yeah,
like,
we missed on Kraft big time.
Yeah, and so did everybody else. I mean, it's crazy.
There were I can't name them, but there were a couple of Kraft truthers in our community.
Yeah, but not
that liked them. But Kraft was not a super sexy.
Like I can't remember one time like during a startup draft where like somebody went to bat for Kraft or anything. So like that didn't happen.
Not that I recall, no. Buddy. All right.
JSR got Kraft in the 9th. I got Kraft in the like 13th a bunch this offseason. I have 3 Dynasty Krafts.
Oh, this is not still.
It's sparkling.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a little sweetened LaCroix, bubbly.
Yeah, but it's better than LaCroix. LaCroix's butt cheeks compared to this.
Sam Pell is 100% the go-to.
Sample's good.
It's actually
finer bubbles.
If I close 100% it is. Give me some.
It's fun. Those are fun. Those are fine bubbles.
You're the man. Yeah, no, if I close my eyes and you gave me bubbly versus LaCroix versus
yeah, you could pick out the Sam Pell.
You can tell. You can
pick out the Sam Pell. That's spicy water right there.
Yep.
All right. Alex, we appreciate you, man. Good luck with this one. If you have any questions, of course, you know where to find us. Although as you know, I'm having trouble keeping up with my messages during this season. So
so am I, and I never have.
I was gonna say, Nathan's always better than me. We both are so freaking busy. We're trying. All right. Zorro Del Ocho has a trade question for us here. This Dynasty Superflex 10-team start 8. So 10-team start 8 here. You're trading away Hurts and Mason for Genty and Bo Nix. In a Superflex, you got to take Genty and Nix here. Take this trade. Take that trade.
Golly, why didn't 7 home runs right now through 5 innings for the Reds and Cubs? Why didn't I get this yesterday?
What was the actual score yesterday?
My dad went today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Reds just hit back-to-back homers. They're up 7-4 now.
What was the score yesterday?
0.
Wow.
Because again, it was a one hitter
game. Yeah.
So and the Reds couldn't hit for the life of them either. They only had like 4 or 5
so you went to Cincinnati.
Not Chicago.
Oh, that's why I was like, you're only leaving at 4 for a Chicago 7 p.m. game?
No.
Dirty Pecker, we got you. Dirty Pecker's alive. You'll mark him. That makes sense. You were in Cincy. Okay. Yeah, it's only about an hour and a half to Cincy. Because I'm like, dang, it takes 2 hours to get to Chicago.
Yep. You said Dirty Pecker's here.
Yep, he's here. Appreciate you, Laura. Laura de la Colors.
All right, T-Scopeland.
Marcus says, I was thinking I need to add more to get the trade done. Oh, the one we just did? Yeah, you could still add probably like a second's worth of value to that. So you could add a little bit, yeah. Not too much, but a little bit, and I would be fine with it. All right, T.S. Copeland, I know you're here. Say hey in the chat. Appreciate you becoming an annual member, man. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll get all of our Dynasty. You guys signing up for the memberships now think like this is the season where you get all the site tools.
Y'all don't know what's coming.
In the off season, Dynasty on the site with us is so freaking fun. We're gonna have a
you're gonna lose.
Like it's
crap.
literally all Nathan and I do all week. I mean, literally all day, every day. Full-time jobs is only Dynasty. Like
I don't think you guys understand.
No, it's like what we live for.
We're like getting our butts kicked with DFF right now.
We're still working on Dynasty.
we are still like trying to carve out time and clawing out time every single week to work on not just like in-season Dynasty stuff, which is like the videos, but literally like planning ahead for you guys. So
you will be happy.
We're pumped.
You will. Every single one of you is going to be very happy. It's going to be fun. The off season, we're going to have so much freaking stuff this off season. I cannot. Honestly, that is
the draft show here will be really fun.
I know. We've got a freaking built-in hotel here too.
I know.
We can house people here.
Well, if you're
she's not. All right. Here we go. JT, appreciate you, man. Where you at? There he is. Kyle got his shirt. Let's go.
So this is a 12-team, 1 QB, full PPR, no tight end. Daniels and Mahomes. That's too good of a 10 at the quarterback position in a 1 QB. Saquon, Derrick Henry, Pollard, Aaron Jones. Going to be good for a probably 5. Nico, Igbuka, Hunter, Pickens, Tyreek Hill, Evans, Diggs. That's some vets down there. That'll be good for a 7. And then you have Pitts. 2. So no future picks. Are 2-0, deservedly so. You got a good starting lineup here. Let's come up with some moves for this team. Definitely heavily contending. This is going to be a well-rounded contend reload.
Dual QB.
It's a 1 QB.
Oh yeah. So, well, we know a move.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Adam said, "Where am I sitting at the IU game tomorrow?" I can't remember. I think it's section 25 is where it's my aunt's season tickets. She's and she got 4. I wanted her to buy 4 this year. I said I'd pay for 2 of them. And section 25, it's like 20 rows up or so, like right at midfield. I have fantastic seats in that stadium. My aunt's been a season ticket holder since she graduated, and so she's been basically ushered in. And I have two of my own tickets, but
you're on the home side, right?
We're on the visitor side. On the visitor sideline, 20 rows up. My seats that you sat in are because I have my own season tickets, and they're.
I like those because it's right on.
You get the freaking. That's nice, dude.
I'm
that's
like,
a game
dang.
changer.
I was
tunnel.
eating my food there, just like putting it there instead of it being on my lap.
So yeah, if you guys are gonna be at the IU game tomorrow, you might see me there. So appreciate you, Keith. Yeah,
I'm so jealous of you. That's gonna be hype. That's gonna be really.
I'm
hype.
legitimately it's gonna be the best IU game I've been to since. I mean,
so.
Washington last year was insane when they had game day there.
My parents went there.
Oh, it was insane.
That day. You said the Nebraska game was fun too, right?
Yeah. Oh my, both of those games.
Because everybody's hot take that week was, Nebraska's gonna give it to IU.
I can't
and
freaking
we
wait
literally
to-
beat them like 60-10.
I cannot wait. IU's favored by like 6.5 in this game because, yeah, when we should be. They're gonna win by 14.
gosh.
They're gonna win by 14. I can't wait. Yeah, JT says I know I should move Mahomes. I said it in my message. Yep. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna do that first. So we'll just give you the Mahomes move. Let's just figure out what we should do for Mahomes here. It's only a start
Position.
8 here.
Yeah, you can just get a cheap QB2 to make up for moving off of. Don't break the bank. 2 options. A serviceable guy.
Yeah, she's gone. She has an event at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, so when we move Mahomes for a running back, probably want to go with a solid veteran. Honestly, I would shoot for Kyron. What?
Just it scares me right now. Oh man, Kyron is scary boy at the moment.
Still worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Compared to the other guys priced in that range.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I'm not going to have you... target one. All right, other moves here. Let's take...
Yeah, Kyle, submit a trade question. We got you, man.
Dang, we just talked about this in today's Dynasty video. I would move Travis Hunter for Rashee Rice. If you can swing it.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
There was not pushback.
I'm surprised you even asked me that, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, to me, it's not even a question. Like, I've got Rice a clear.
Yeah, I mean, there's just
above.
I'm just double checking. With,
Yeah, no, for me, it's not
the
close.
quick switches are quick switches, and that would not have been a question last year, or sorry, before the season started with Hunter and Rashee.
So, Liam, appreciate you, man. What's the difference between the season pass and the annual motherflocker tier? I'm assuming is what you're asking. So the season pass gets you access until December. It gets you access to everything on the site, and you get a free trade question, start sit question with it. It's basically like our cheap price for redrafters who only pop in and play fantasy football once a year. And, so they get everything, all the tools for the year, and then, get some advice for free, and then that's it. If you play Dynasty, the annual motherflocker tier, that is the Dynasty membership. So basically, we optimize that membership so that anybody who joins it essentially is a Dynasty player, and we just take care of you all around. So what we do is we give you the full team blueprint. So you get a free team review with that tier. You get the team blueprint. We can do it live on the show if you sign up. Well, we're live here, of course. Give you a shout out and do your blueprint. You get the live review, and then you're going to get an infinite blueprint as well, which is a new blueprint every single week on that. And then you're going to get all the stuff throughout from Dynasty season. In January to May, you get everything we do, which is, literally it's all we do from those 5 months. So the annual motherflocker tier with Code Doing, that's the Dynasty membership, so to say. So hopefully that answers your question, but if you have any other ones, let me know in the comments.
Yep. So Mahomes, Hunter, Pollard, and Aaron Jones, I'm going to have you up tier from as well. Some running back ideas, Kyron, Kamara.
Said everyone's a Mahomes hater in his
Rashee
league.
Rice. Okay.
Tried for Rashee in the offseason, so I agree. Yeah, so do you think you can get Rashee still, or do we need to give you somebody different there? In terms of Mahomes, like, I don't know how people can say they're Mahomes haters because it's a 12-team league here. You've got guys starting.
Here's the thing. If it really is that bad with Mahomes has been producing at a fine
Somebody's
level
starting
right now.
Daniel Jones right now.
If you get an elite wide receiver for Jaden Daniels, then I would rather take the elite wide receiver. So that's something that you can consider.
I agree with that.
And then,
so you could trade Jaden instead.
Yeah, another thing I would consider in the comments as well is just consider pivoting from Nico to BTJ or Drake London. To just kind of further insulate your wide receiver room there. You could also look at a deal involving Igbuka. How much would it cost for you to pay up from Igbuka to Johnson? Think about that. You can come back to us on that, see if it's even possible. Is there any person in your league? Right now, it seems like there's a person in everyone's league at the moment that's bullish on Emeka Igbuka to a point where they would overpay for him, which is exactly what I suspected.
Yep.
When after week 1, putting him top 16, top 17, I didn't think it was that aggressive because a lot of people are viewing him close to a top 12 wide receiver. And that's too high for us right now. to a point where, hey, we would rather have JSN. So something to consider and look at. But again, 2-0 start, great start. Love that you have really high production upside running backs. I would try to get a couple more, maximize that flex spot upside, and you'll be in good shape, man.
Yeah, Liam, here's the link for you. Again, yeah, just do the annual Mother Flocker tier with code domain. So yeah, you'll see it. It will say annual at the top. You'll do Mother Flocker. It'll say like $8 a month. You've already got code domain, and you'll upgrade it, and it will give you that free voucher. So he said, I don't know about Ibuka. I'm a Bucks fan. JT, you got to play Dynasty.
Got to play the market
with your head, not your heart. And this is a market play.
Yep.
Trust me, you want to win, this is a good way to win. Ibuka's great, but as a wide receiver 2 on your team, I'd rather have somebody a little bit more upside there. And so I love Ibuka, though. Love Ibuka. But at the same time, you know, you just got to shop him.
Yep.
If you can't get anything worth moving him for, then obviously hold him. But, you know,
yeah.
What we're finding is a lot of times you can get something worth it.
Got a trade question from Kyle if you want to pull that up.
All right. Yeah, Kyle wants some options here, so I'll do that real quick. Kyle wants some options. Looking for packages to make a Gibbs down tier. Yeah, okay, we can help you out here. So looking at your league here. When you're down tiering from Gibbs, you probably want to go to, depending on your team. Let me just take a look at your team here. Yeah, this is the Justin Toucher league. And so this is Jahmyr Gibbs. You've got Travion, and then you've got a big drop off, but you've got London, Ladd, Marv, Golden. So you've got some contending guys here. So we are going to down tier here. Bucky's not a bad one. So if you down tier to Bucky, like you could try to get, now see, that's tough because he doesn't have anybody else I want on top there. So I'm going to say not Bucky because I don't like that team for this deal. Not that team. You could try for JT, do a down tier from JT and try to get Ibuka on top. That would be a good deal for you. Did you do JT and Ibuka over Gibbs on a contending team?
JT and Ibuka over Gibbs. That's fair.
Yeah. You could also try to get McCaffrey in that deal. That I don't know what the record of that team is. You could go to James Cook. This is a good down tier as well. Try for James Cook and T-Mac. That would be a slam dunk deal for you.
I don't know if we talked about this, but JT on Sunday.
Yeah, he looked vintage.
He
looked great.
Just insane.
He looked fantastic. You could try to go to Achane, and you could try to get AJ Brown on top. All these I think are achievable for you. You could go to Saquon, but the Saquon guy doesn't have anybody I like. So I would say your top options here are like Achane and AJ Brown. James Cook and T-Mac, or try to get BTJ in a deal there, buy low. JT and Ibuka. Those are the ones I think I would try. So, Mog says Evans and Godwin are getting old though. That's true. Who would y'all? That's why. But again, we're moving Ibuka if we are moving him with that in mind. So like, you know, let's move him with the assumption that he's the wide receiver 1 there next year. Who are we moving Ibuka for in Dynasty? Well, again, Rashee Rice, Rome Odunze, maybe Ted McMillan, Marv, Ladd, JSN, London. That's pretty much it. Like you're pretty much going like any of the guys ranked above him right now. Like, that's kind of what we're saying. So we're only aiming high for Ibuka. We're not selling him for pennies on the dollar. That's for sure. We know what he's worth. Hey, Liam, here's the link right here. Use that link and link your team, and then you go submit it, and then you'll be good. So just follow that link right there. You should be good to go. Appreciate you. Would you trade Puka and Hampton for Mason and Odunze and redraft? No. No, you hold there. Gots to hold.
All right.
Yeah, so, Liam, I saw yours come through, by the way, so you should be good. Use that link. You'll have a voucher. You'll be good to go.
Next team up, we got Shane Lee, 412 wide receiver U is the team.
Shane, you still here, my friend? Really appreciate you. Says he's been watching for a while. Really appreciate the support, Shane. Let's get into this.
Looking at your team, I don't know if this is wide receiver U. This looks like tight end U. We got McCarthy, Dak, Fields at QB, which in a 10 team is probably going to be like a 3. Hampton, Tootin, Dobbins, also going to be another 3. Jefferson, BTJ, Olave, Pittman, Reed. Again, in a 10 team, probably going to be a 6. And then Laporta, Loveland, Hawkinson, Ferguson. It's going to be an 8. So 3, 3, 6, 8. Looking at your points for, it actually looks like you're last in points for. A lot of points against, but I think we're going to go 1 year reload here. Because you do have an extra 26 first, which we're going to have you hold on to. We're going to have you hold all your future draft capital, let it reach maturity, max value, and build more value upside, I think, at wide receiver. So I do like moving off of Laporta and Hawkinson right now. You can just, as a reload, just ride it out with Loveland. Let's go other position with Laporta and Hawk. I would rather invest in wide receiver or get a buy low young running back instead. QB, not much of a worry right now. McCarthy, going to have to wait to move off of him until he comes back healthy. Same with Justin Fields. Though, honestly, Justin Fields is just out with a concussion. So, honestly, I'd probably just move Fields.
Yeah.
You can shop Fields and just go pivot off of both of them. If you can get more 26 picks at a discount, I would try to capitalize there. Couple of targets here with Sam Laporta and TJ Hawkinson. I do think Henderson is more achievable than he really ever has been since like before the draft. I would give you him as a target for sure. Looking at receiver, let's try to get Ayuk low before he comes back healthy. And then a couple other options here. You have Olave, which is great. I think he's a hold right now. But with your third target here, probably want to go with man, honestly, I really like playing the market with these running backs right now. As a reload, I think Judkins or Scattaboo, either of those guys, they have not reached their value ceiling. I would target either one of those guys. With the guys that I have you moving off of, Scattaboo is probably more realistic with having you target Henderson. But if it's not Henderson, it could be Judkins instead. Judkins would be like you need to do this now before he gets a lot of touches. But yeah, Laporta, Hawk, Pittman, Dobbins, Jaden Reed, Fields for Henderson, Scattaboo, Brandon Ayuk, and 26 rookie picks, just trying to get higher value upside assets on this team. Any comments for you on this team, Avery?
I mean, I would even take some of your depth tight ends here and just see if you can't move guys like, obviously Hawkinson, but even likely Chig, like those Komet, like any of even just packaging them together for anything. Like, even if you can flip those for like upside wide receivers or running backs, I'd rather not roster this many tight ends in a league like this. Obviously, very deep bench, but you could make that move for sure.
And last but not least, you just, again, kind of like Avery's mentioning, you just have too many tight ends. This is a half tight end premium. Even in a half tight end premium, again, we play all of our dynasty leagues. The standard setting is tight end premium. It does not incentivize you to have a ton of tight ends on your roster when 3 of them are top 8 guys. So, I would take advantage of that value to reinvest in other positions instead of just keeping that on the tight end.
Yeah.
All right, man, let us know if you have any questions on this team. Again, for a reload, you've got a lot of good assets that you can build around here. Obviously not doing anything with Jefferson, BTJ, Omari and Hampton right now. Olave you want to stick with. Those are all like guys that you can build your roster around long term, and they're not necessarily sellable right now. I would try to stick with those guys at least for the near future.
He did say, love Jefferson, but would you consider down tiering to a younger receiver?
I'm
not really worried about age.
I would not move Jefferson right now. If you are going to explore a potential move away from Jefferson, it would have to be in the future when he starts producing like we're used to seeing him produce.
Yeah, right now he's probably a hold.
Yep.
I mean, if you can get CD or Chase for him, that's fine, I guess. But same time, he said, yeah, definitely look to move. That's what I would do. I would see how you package your tight ends and see what you can get for those guys. I mean, that's what I would do as well. So. But any other questions you got, Shane, just put them in the comments here real quick. We can answer them for you. We'll send the full blueprint, so you'll have everything we talked about, all the trade targets, things like that. You'll have that sent over to you in your account tomorrow. So we appreciate you. All right, we have a trade question here from Jay's Fantasy. I'll let you answer this one.
All right, this is Jahmyr Gibbs and Cooper Kupp for Charbonnet, Etienne, Rasheed Rice, and so basically Gibbs for Rice and Mar. Etienne and Charbonnet, I guess, are they're relevant productive assets and Kupp, but they don't really contribute to the overall value of this deal. I would call this fair. Moving Gibbs for Marvin Rasheed. I'm sure Avery would say the same as well. I think we're good with this. We were just talking about a deal earlier where it would be like Igbuka and JT for Gibbs, and we were like, yeah, we're cool with that. I think Rice with his value upside and Marv with his insulation is going to be fine here. So we'll call this one fair. Do you mind marking that one, Scott? Yep. Mark both. All fair. All right, so we got Cray 13 up next, the human calculator.
Yep, Keith. Appreciate you, man.
God Squad in all caps. Any move you would make
Appreciate you, Shane.
with Burrow going down?
Thoughts on Jaden Reed and Pickens for either JJ or CD with a mid QB? Yes, that's exactly right, JT. Do that. CD would probably be better for contending this year. So, but yeah, that's the idea with Jaden. I mean, for sure. Appreciate you, Shane. All right, Keith, you're up, man. If you have questions or comments while we're doing this, just drop them in the YouTube chat. We'll put them up on the screen. I'm watching the YouTube chat to make sure I see anything. He said, all caps, God Squad. Any moves you would make with Burrow going down? The human calculator. You are first here in this league by a decent amount. What?
I just already wrote.
Yeah, whatever. That's my job. So I'm in routine. Okay.
So am I.
Superflex 10 team start 10 PPR. It's a half point 10 premium here. You've got Allen and Burrow. It's a 10.
And Penix.
Yeah. You've got.
We'll go 9 with the Burrow injury.
Oh.
That dropped his value quite a bit.
Oh no.
And it's in a 10 team.
Okay. Oh no.
It's in a 10 team.
It's highly unfortunate for you.
Yep. You have Penix though, so that is gonna kind of salvage your season. Henderson, Caleb, Bonnie.
It's honestly a 5 or 6 still.
JCM, ETN.
Yes.
Yes, still 5. Neighbors, JSN, Igbuka, Dunze, Higgins, Downs.
9.
A lot of depth. 10 team, 9 Bowers.
Bowers 10. Very good team. This is a high and well-rounded team.
Yeah.
Very good. You're a step off elite value here. Very good, Keith.
Okay,
Really
so
good team,
his
my
question
gosh.
was, again, number one question, any move you would make with Burrow going down. Here's my number one recommendation for you.
Because he got Penix.
Do not sell Burrow low. If you can get Mahomes or May, do it.
TD Groot was offered Baker and Jefferson for Ibuka, Marv, Rashad White, and my 26th first and second.
No.
A little steep.
So, yeah, that's kind of our verdict with Joe Burrow as a contending team. We don't want to sell him low, but if you can just pivot from him to a kind of like second round market value ADP QB right now, like Mahomes, or what are you laughing at? I know, it's not a burp attack.
Sparkling water burp attack.
This is not nearly as powerful as it should be. The bubbles.
Bubble. It's a really good looking team. I mean, you've gotten big value bumps here with Odunze and JSN so far this year. Like,
Yeah.
your team looks sexy.
Honestly, a couple of up tiers that we can make here at running back because you have a ton of viable options. So like JCM, Monty, Benson, Ramondre are all guys that some teams that are actually putting on a flex right now. Ramondre you can hold because you have Henderson. That makes sense. JCM and Montgomery, honestly, I would look to up tier from. I would package those two guys specifically, and I would go get a guy that we're a little more comfortable with. Brock Bowers, we can stick with. You have the value to hold him. Igbuka, I would take Igbuka and Downs, and I would go up tier and go get another elite level wide receiver and maintain your dominance there at that position. Igbuka and Downs. How aggressive do we go for? Probably London or BTJ.
Yeah. Try BTJ right now, especially. So I say be aggressive. You're gonna freaking Liam, the vouchers when you check out, and so I saw you should be good to go, man. If you just go through that process and link your team and submit it to us, it should be free for you. So
yep. And then you got a lot of youth at running back.
So do you think I should try to add an elite running back as well? You could try that.
So you could consider moving Igbuka for a running back, or actually, could you move T Higgins for like JT? Can you try that?
Yeah, if you can.
That'd be real nice. Let's try. You're not going to see this from very many teams, but you have the flexibility at running back. Again, I would be very cautious when you're shopping T. Higgins because of the Burrow injury. But if you can get like a JT level running back, I would just try it. When we are up tiering from Monty and JCM, go to a guy who has kind of a hold on his running back. Give you a couple of targets. If you want to go just like for a productive vet and go for Derrick Henry, I'm cool with that. If not, and you just want to go cheaper, you can go for Chuba. So JT, Henry, Chuba, and Brian Thomas will be your targets on this team. By the way, your record's 2-0. Checks out. You got a really solid roster here. Look, worst case scenario, you can't get a fair deal for Burrow, and you just hold him and ride out the season with Penix as your QB2.
Yeah.
No big deal. That is okay. It's not ideal, but it's no big deal. You can survive there. I can't fit Monty and JCM on the same line here, but you get the idea. JCM and David Montgomery, I want to up tier at running back. And yeah, like you're saying, just don't be afraid to get a couple proven, productive vets at running back to pair with your young guys. And that pretty much fills any holes or questions that you have on pretty much your entire roster, aside from the obvious being the Burrow injury. But again, that's why you have a viable QB3. That's why we say, hey, we don't want you to have 3 top 12 quarterbacks because that's a waste of production on your bench, but we do want you to have some sort of QB3 on your team because there is always that chance that, hey, Purdy misses a couple weeks. Burrow goes out for the season. Fields goes down with a concussion. Brock Purdy. I already said Brock Purdy. I meant JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
I was going to miss 2 to 4 weeks.
Dante Thornton gets hurt in a bungee jumping accident. You know, stuff like that happens. So
what?
Yeah, you just got to be prepared for injury. I mean, that kind of stuff.
Did that just? Oh, I thought you were serious. That just kind of crazy.
He said I could try. I might have to add JCM onto Higgins to get JT.
Yeah, I would do that. Do that?
I'm pretty sure I would do that.
I would do that.
Pretty sure I would do that. I think you'd end up flying in that trade key.
You'd be aight.
I agree.
All right, man. Any follow-ups, let us know.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. If you have any questions, let us know. But obviously, appreciate you becoming a member. And we make sure you add Nathan and his friends on Discord. Again, you'll get everything that we offer during the season and the off-season. So.
You've had that pen and that notepad fiddling with it all night, and you have not written a single thing on it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
There's a dash there.
Oh, okay.
For my first point.
There you go.
Don't worry, it'll come. It'll come. Waiting for my next big idea.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Do not do it. All right, Dirty Pecker, you are up next, brother. Said, all right, boys, here's what I got. Roast what I'm doing or Sam being smart.
Oh, he did leave. He
DM'd
me something I want to read real quick. Traded Lamar for Knicks 2 firsts and 2 seconds. Fine. Traded Knicks for Henderson in a first. Wow. Love for Judkins in a first. Wow. Kyler for Igbuka in a first. Wow. Some fluff for 2 firsts. Oh, man.
Some fluff. Just some fluff. I want to know what that fluff is.
Trust the process. Look at his freaking pick value.
Golly.
Let's take a look.
It sounds like you're trusting the process.
Trusting the process.
I smell a future value.
Team. Yeah. Pretty obviously.
So Bryce Young as your only QB and a 14-team super flex is going to be I will be generous and give you a 2. Trayvon Henderson, Quinn Sean, Jaden Blue, Dylan Sampson, Manungai, etc. That's going to be a 4 right now. Actually, in a 14 team, that's a 5. Igbuka, Jack Besh, Oh gosh. So Igbuka.
2.
Yeah. Loveland. We'll go 5 right now.
Yeah.
2-5, 2-5.
I've seen worse teams with a million picks.
A lot of picks.
4 firsts and 26. How many is that in 27? Oh my god. 5 picks. You have 9 picks over the next 2 years. Future value.
Draft capital grade of 10.
You might not contend next year. Do we give this future value or hard rebuild because he has so many 27s?
We'll go future value. I mean, with the deals that he's been making.
Probably.
Sounds like.
Plus, he could flip next year.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. So, what have you been in the lab? Obviously, you've been getting first. You just got Travion. You obviously got Judkins. You got Igbuka. And really, you don't have that many other valuable guys on your team.
Yeah.
Do we just move off? Do we move
got
off?
a whole Bryce right now.
Do you just move off of Loveland? Because he's probably going to lose even more value if I had to guess.
Yes.
So, we move off of Loveland.
I would just go other position right now.
Wide
I don't want to invest in tight end at the moment.
Go wide receiver.
And then we would really have to down tier from Igbuka.
Don't sell low on Loveland, though. Like, if nobody's giving you a good price for him, then you just freaking.
Yeah, I'll add that in the comments.
It's rebuild, contend.
No one gives you a good price for Loveland. Just hold him. Igbuka down tier, and then I think our third move is going to be Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
And Manungai, if the Swift owner is freaking and wants to pay literally anything for Manungai, then that. I would give you future picks, but you've got that covered. So we'll give you some guys here to target.
Liam, I'm checking on that for you. And Mike, I'll answer your question here in just a second.
Let's try to get Harvey at a discount. And then I'm going to give you the rest of these guys are going to be wide receiver targets. Rashee Rice, Chris Olave, I think is a good market play right now. I also think Brandon Ayuk is a solid market play. I think these are all feasible targets when we're moving off of Igbuka and Loveland. Plus, whatever other depth it's going to require for you to get some of these guys. But Harvey, Rice, Olave, and Brandon Ayuk are going to be your targets. Purely market plays here. Love the trades you've been making. They're going to pay off. They've all been value wins so far.
Yeah, Liam, sorry. I figured out what it was. I looked up your account. You upgraded to the annual flocker tier. The annual mother flocker tier is the one that comes with the team review. You're talking about like you're $10 away from it. So if you upgrade again to the annual mother flocker, that's the tier that will give you the free team review. That's what it was. You just picked the wrong one. And then, Mike, how can I get advice done for like this for my team? Got a couple options. I dropped the link here to get your team review. You can see that. Click on that link. If you go to the first one, you'll get a free one with the annual mother flocker tier with code domain. This is what the Bitly looks like right here. You can you can create an account with code domain. If you do the annual mother flocker tier with code domain, you get a blueprint tonight. Get the live review, the blueprint, and you're going to get infinite blueprint, a new blueprint every week. You'll end up getting about 25 throughout the entire year. You can also do the second option and get a live blueprint a la carte. It's going to be more expensive for non-members. It's going to be cheaper for members. But again, if you're going to be a member, you might as well be the annual because it comes with the free one as well. And so those are the options, Mike. If you have any questions, let me know, man.
Yeah. So again, overall, I intentionally may or may not have made a joke about trusting the process and your strategy, but I think you're on the right track here in terms of trusting the process, letting these rookie picks cook, and just gain value over time. They will reach maturity come this off season for your 26 picks, and then your 27 picks will follow suit as well in the future. So again, with all the deals that you got in terms of the value return that you got, most times we're not like, oh, go all crazy on rookie picks and only invest in rookie picks, but with the value return you got, they were all pretty much value wins. So
yeah,
I think you've been doing a good job making these moves.
All right, you're a little bit behind, I think, Dirty Pecker. I think you're just at the beginning of your review. So when you watch this later, he said I'd been considered to remove Loveland. Yeah. When you're watching this in 5 minutes, it looks like you're 5 minutes behind us. If you have any questions, drop in the chat. We can answer them for you. So
yep.
Liam, I know, wants to submit a review. So we can do Liam's tonight. He's figuring out the voucher right now. So Liam, we'll wait for you if you can get yours in the next couple minutes.
Got a super message from Bitter Hornets.
Yep. Bitter Hornet. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Let me see if he put anything in the chat.
I don't. Mine's not loading for Bitter Hornet.
Oh.
Bitter Hornet, are you here?
Yeah. Hey, Bitter Hornet. I'll send you a. Here, let me at least send you a trade question. I appreciate the super message, man, but there's no question on there. So appreciate your support. Sent you a trade question voucher.
Yeah. All right. Last call. I think our queue is empty. If anybody wants a blueprint, speak now or forever hold your peace until Monday, Tuesday when we're live on this channel again.
Forever hold your peeps.
Forever hold your peeps. Again, I'll wait for Liam here real quick. And so, OG says, should I drop Trevor Etienne? I have Gibbs, Genty, Jalen Wright, Jalen Warren, Taj Brooks, Jaden Blue, DJ Giddens, Ollie Gordon, Rashawn Johnson, and LeQuint Allen. If you need to drop him, sure. I don't think he's like a must drop or anything. It's a running back. I mean, he's worth stashing. I would rather stash running backs than wide receivers, in my opinion. So, would you trade Hampton, Golden, and a third for James Cook? No, I wouldn't. You're overpaying there. Hampton's still technically more valuable market wise than James Cook, and so I would hold. As somebody who has a lot of Hampton, Carson, I would hold there. So appreciate ya. Surgery says, sent y'all a DM. Alpha Night, have a good one. See you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Who would you guys down tier from Jaden Daniels for? Drake May, for one. I think that would be a good one. Trying to think. There's not a ton of other guys with rushing upside, so that's kind of tough. But yeah, I think May is a good one. Mahomes isn't a bad option. Hurts, if you can down tier to Hurts, I love that one. So, is the weekly blueprint only for Dynasty, by the way? Yeah, we do have the weekly algo for redraft, but that's during the season only. The weekly blueprint is for Dynasty. That's the infinite blueprint. So, yep. But you're an annual, so you can get the weekly algo as well, and so you should. But again, Psychality. I mean, you're gonna join a Dynasty league. Come on, we're gonna get you a Dynasty. So. All right.
I'm back.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we had something coming from, so pull that up real quick. All right, Keith's got a start sit question for us for this week. Appreciate you so much, man. Let's do this.
Please
do this. All right, so running back here, we've got a bunch of guys, but Etienne's my highest ranked running back here. And then it's probably going to be Monty. Got to go Etienne, Monty in your last flex here. Then you're deciding between those running backs and Higgins. In my opinion, you still have to go Higgins here. I would go Higgins over JCM. So I would say T. Higgins is the guy you're going to want to go with here. The rest of your lineup, though, you got Ibuka, you got Bowers. Yeah, the rest of your lineup is great. And so, again, Etienne, Monty, and T. Higgins are the guys I'm playing lineup here. So, appreciate you, man. Yes, I did. And I know Liam got his membership done, and I just need to make sure he gets his review.
KT Aggie just submitted a picture of in the lobby.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Can you guys see this?
That is so funny. That's us on the the car thing.
That was one of our giveaways. Yeah, I'm sure. If you know, you know. But oh my gosh. Good old studio.
Yep. Alex says my Dynasty team is full of redraft waiver pickups, so I'm trying to take advantage of it now. Yeah, you definitely should. Oh my sakes. Yes. All right, change my name to there we go. We got freaking Falky. Now we got him on both. I'm glad you're keeping a consistent username as well, because that literally, like, you have no idea. We try to know all the names of our customers by name, and there are many thousand of you now. And so, like, when you guys have different YouTube names versus flock names, it's like we have to know two names. It's like, well, this is twice as hard now. So. Dirty Pecker's rooting for you, Mason. Judkins to the moon.
Oh, thanks, Dirty Pecker. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we do need to do the
Judkins realistically probably not to the moon this week, but after this week, yes.
Never know, Nate. You could pop off this week.
That would be Oh, I don't think you know how obnoxious I'm going to be.
Man, yeah,
I like kept it all in, going to bury it, and then just let it all out once you start scoring.
All right, Liam. Sorry for the hassle, man. Appreciate you. You made it through. We got your team. Let's look at your team. Welcome to the membership, my friend. Appreciate you so much.
A Homelander.
All right, so he left some comments for us here. Says just traded 27 first and Cam Ward for Herbert. Okay. Had Richardson the first 2 years, which was rough. Yeah, I believe team is in a pretty solid spot, but just not the clear favorite contender. Not sure regarding which moves or directions trade for this roster. A lot of people in the league are trying to go win. Now, Mahomelander.
You're 1-1.
Yep.
Mahomes, Herbert, Dart. Give that a 8 probably.
Yep.
Jency, Henderson, Brees, Pollard.
8 as well. Pushing a 9. That's
Give him an 8, yeah. Chase, Ladd, Marv, Odunze, Pearsall, Ayuk, Godwin.
That's at least an 8.
Probably
Maybe a
an
9.
8.
It's probably a 9 at wide receiver.
And then Warren's an 8.
Huzzah.
I am
well-rounded team, man. You are close to an elite value. This is a great team, Tim. This is a great team. If you have questions while we do this, let us know, by the way.
Yep. So moves that we want to make that we think would make this team better. I mean, looking at your depth right now, who's on your bench?
Yeah, Kyle, you can submit it, buddy.
Pearsall's on your bench. Godwin's on your bench. Ayuk's on your bench. Pollard's on your bench. And those are the guys on your bench. So you got a good number of guys on your bench. I think you can afford like an up tier here. So what do you think about up tiering from Ladd or Marv to another wide receiver? With Pearsall.
Yep.
Pick one of those.
Ladd.
Okay.
You're going to get better returns right now.
So we'll do
honestly,
Ladd.
whichever one you get more for.
We'll do Ladd and Pearsall, and we're up tier. We'll be aggressive, honestly, in a deal like that. You could actually try for Jefferson. That would be sick. try to get Jefferson low since he hasn't been producing the start of the season. You could also try Puka. Puka, ironically, right now might be a little more expensive. So either one of those guys we're good with.
Yeah.
I mean, you know who my favorite is.
Yeah. I think they know.
I think they might know. Other moves here, I think we could get some extra help at running back. What do you think about a down tier from Herbert so that we can get some extra value to up tier from Pollard to get a better viable?
That's fine. He did just trade for
option.
Herbert, but
He did just trade for Herbert? Okay.
No. Maybe a down tier from Holmes.
I don't want a down tier from Holmes.
All right, then don't.
I still do Pollard.
Yeah, no. You got to. It's just, I mean, yeah. You have to. So traded my 226 first and 2 of my 27 first recently. Got Dart, Pollard, Herbert out of it. Yeah, I did see that. I think you did fine there.
So Brees Hall right now, if we're looking at Brees Hall's market value, where he's being priced next to, he is right there by Jacobs, and he is right there by James Cook. So would you pivot off of Brees Hall for Jacobs or Cook?
Realistically, if you can get Cook,
I would rather have Cook.
Cook is ranked ahead of Jacobs right now in my dynasty.
Yep.
So
we'll try for Cook there with that pivot at running back. I'll give you a cheaper running back option. More often than not is going to be a solid go for us. Wide receiver up tier from Ladd to Pearsall. Again, Puka, JJ, that type of range. I'll give you another cheap running back target as well. I really like riding the wave Cam's got to be right now.
I do too. Yeah, he's going to go up in value. The increased work is not a fluke.
Based on our targets, again, 3 of your 4 targets that we have for your team are running backs. Biggest area of concern is running back. Honestly, floor. Try to get some proven. Try to get one or more vets, or 1 or 2 more vets to pair with your rookies.
Yeah. And we're writing all this down for you. We're gonna have all this in the blueprint for you, which we'll send over tomorrow for you. So.
Yeah, and then Jackson Dart is your 3rd QB right now. I would try to get like a starting QB3, like a cheap one like Geno or Stafford to pair with Mahomes and Herbert. And then last but not least on this team, you have your 27 first still in possession, no 26 picks. I would hold your 27 first for now. No need to move it with your existing roster value. Hopefully that makes sense, man. Again, Lad, Pearsall up tier, Pollard up tier, Brees Hall pivot, James Cook, Kamara, Scatterboo, and Puka are going to be targets. Puka / Jefferson. Whichever one, you just get the idea of the up tier there at wide receiver.
Yeah. All right, Liam, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining up. Again, this is just the beginning for you in terms of what we're going to give you with this team. We'll send you the infinite sign up for this team. And so we'll give you the blueprint tomorrow. You're going to get the infinite sign up. You'll get a new blueprint every week during the season. You obviously have access to Nathan and I on Discord as well. So you can message us anytime you want, man. But really good looking team here. You're in good shape and go win this. Appreciate you. Chris, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Chris has got a team for us to look at here. It's a Dynasty Superflex, 12 team start 10, PPR half point 10 premium. This is a domain league, first year domain league. He's got Burrow and he's got Kittle. They're out now. With them, I think I can contend, but I've started 0-2. The only QB deal I've gotten offered was Hunter, Walker, and Browning for Bucky, Sutton, and a second.
Call out to Tidy Density. Let us know if you're on the team or on the stream.
Yep.
Tidy Density.
Tidy Density. Okay. So that deal, Hunter, you got Hunter, Walker, and Browning for Bucky, Sutton, and a second. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not ideal, I don't think. Injured reserve is your team name. We still got you at 5th here in the power rankings. So let's take a look here. Another Burrow Chase stacked. Burrow and Lawrence right now, you have to give it probably a 6. James Cook, Bucky Irving, DeAndre Swift. Really nice that you have Cook and Bucky there. I'm going to give that a 6 as well. It's probably a 7. It's close to a 7.
I'll give it a 6.
Yeah, okay, 6. Jamar Chase, Romo Dunze, Devonta Smith, Luther Burden. I'd give that a 6 or 7 as well. Probably a 7 there. You got Chase. And then Kittle. We've been giving Kittle a 7.
I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, he's probably a 6 right now on market value.
Across the board.
Yeah, it's a well-rounded contend, reload. We do still have you contending. You definitely can contend.
Yeah, I think
we're going to make some moves, but you can contend here. You obviously need help at quarterback, and you said you've only been offered Browning in the bigger deal. I mean, realistically, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to just trade for a quarterback.
I would try to pivot from Burrow to Mahomes.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably in this case, if you can trade Burrow, you should. Hopefully in a domain league, somebody will pay decent price for him.
Yeah. Other move would be, oh god, Burden is so cheap right now. I don't even can't off of him. Like if it's even worth it. Burden is falling. There you are. Wow. There by Debo. Scatterboo. Try moving Scatterboo. To get some extra help there, because you do have Swift, Odunze, and Burden on your team. I would go get like a productive running back with Burden, honestly, if I were you.
Yeah, I would say probably no on that deal, Chris. I think you can get a more simple deal done. I don't really want to buy into Hunter as a contending asset right now, and Kenneth Walker's not doing many favors for you as well in your starting line.
Yeah. And then Devonta Smith right now in Dynasty he's right there by Addison, Pickens, Pearsall, all those other wide receiver 2s. If you could swing, man.
So recently traded Henderson from Rome straight up, so that was the right call there, Chris. That was a good one.
You can move Devonta Smith for Olave plus. I would do that.
Henderson for Rome at the time was ballsy too, and that paid off.
It's technically a down tier from Smith to Olave, which I think they're both pretty similar. They should be about the same. So we
also, I mean, again, the one thing we can start recommending for guys in that range is it's JMO. So
yes.
You could also entertain that.
Yeah, you can. So couple of options here at running back. Again, you do have Bucky Irving and James Cook and DeAndre Swift. Swift questionable right now, which is a bummer, but with some of these moves that we have you making, I think Kamara and Scatterboo are both viable targets for this team. I think Mahomes is a viable target by moving off of Burrow, and I think Chris Olave definitely is a solid target when you're down tiering technically from Devonta Smith to Chris Olave right now in terms of market value. So just focus on maximizing the production upside of your flex spots, and you should be fine. We heard anything from Tidy
No, we'll call it again. Tidy Density. If you're here on the stream, you'd like your review done on the stream tonight, we can do it. Just let us know in the YouTube chat if you're here.
And other comment here again, don't panic about the slow start. We still expect you to compete this season. Hold all your future picks for now. In case you do have to pivot to a reload later this season. Just want to be safe. We want to be conservative when it comes to, again, safe contention. Responsible contention is a thing in Dynasty. Still make moves that are going to help the production upside of your team without hurting your future outlook. So,
all right, Chris, you've got a solid squad here, man. I mean, again, it's obviously, it sucks. You're going to get Kittle back, which will help. But with Burrow, I mean, again, you know, Danik asked, you know, we keep telling people to down tier from Burrow to Mahomes. If you're the Mahomes owner, are you taking that trade? Depends on what the plus is, but if you're a reload or rebuild, sure. It just depends on the price. Honestly, you know, we kind of had to tell people both sides of the deal. If you're a domain user and you're a Mahomes owner, then you probably want to try to buy low on Burrow. But if you're a Burrow owner, you probably want to try to get out on Burrow for as high price as you can. So it just depends. But yeah, no, I'm not opposed to it, especially on a rebuild-reload team. So.
Got a super message from Psychality. He said if Emeka is out, who are we thinking? Downs, Diggs, Judkins, half PPR. Also have Wandell on free agency, second flex spot.
I would probably say Judkins.
Probably Judkins.
Yeah, I would go Judkins there, Psychality.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Also, oh yeah, you also have Wandale. Yeah. I still think it's Judkins and a half PPR. I think you go Judkins there.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Bob. I have not heard from Tidy Density, so. All right, cool. Lads. Gents. That's a good one. If you haven't watched it already, I'm going to link it here. Go watch the Dynasty video from today. We talk about a lot of the followers that we addressed on tonight's stream. And so you can get some answers on what our opinions are, what you should be doing with some of the guys that are stocked down in Dynasty right now. There's the link. You can go straight there from here. And you can check out kind of, you know, our thoughts on guys like Caleb Johnson, guys like AJ Brown, Colson Lovin, what to do with those guys. And so, yeah. He said, yeah, cool. This week is tough after I'm making the pickups and trades. You said for my team review. Yeah, you'll be good, Psychality. Yeah, you had a lot of pickups there. Dynasty Daddy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Merrick says, do you get a team blueprint when you sign up for the season pass through the code? Not the season pass, Merrick, but you do get a free one. You get a free trade question and start sit question with the season pass. You get a free team review with the annual Motherflocker tier with code domain. And so, again, that's just the one on the right. It says the annual tier. It says Motherflocker. That gets you that free team review, and it gets you multiple team reviews. Team review every week for the rest of the season, and then a team review every month after that. So about 25 review totals. So, okay. All right, we love you guys. Go check out the vid. We'll be back live here on Tuesday. I wish you very good luck in week 3. Go crush it. Go win the Dynasty Leagues. And if you're rebuilding, go lose your games this week. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week.